Good evening, everybody. Welcome to
there.
episode 28
Hello,
of
hello,
the Geeky
hello.
Collectible. How is everybody doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain. Feeling lively.
Almost the weekend.
Lively
Yeah,
alive. And
almost.
it is. Yes.
Getting closer. We've already got some people in, which is nice. We've got
Ooh,
Sal.
very nice.
It's the Vita show today.
You know it, Val.
And we've got to highlight this, Jim, because I don't know what was
Why,
going on with that
though?
message. Because
You
it's
can't
just
talk
funny.
about your mate. The amount of
Mine's
typos you
not,
put in our
my
group, you're
typos are
worse.
not better, but mine isn't for everybody to see at the moment. So
We
yours
can
is the
make it
one.
for everybody to see if you like.
No. That's we can keep it on Jim. That sounds good to me. We got
Mm.
Gabarix. Is that how you would say that?
RX?
Well, either way, thank you very much for being here.
Hey, hey, hey.
And June Zarab is here. Good evening. Thank you very much for being here.
Hey, June Zarab.
Jim Collector, what language is that? See, even Sal is
I'm missing
enjoying
it
it.
again.
I don't think you can do
Hey,
it the same. It won't be as funny.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Jimglish.
It's Jimglish.
Jimglish.
It's Jimglish.
Like Simglish? Is that what they call it?
I said it right.
Jimglish.
Woohoo. That's like a first time for me. I never pronounce anyone's name correct.
Yeah,
Well,
that
there's-
once in a blue moon, as they say.
Yeah, once
there's
in a
first
blue
time for
moon.
everything.
There is a first time for everything.
Yeah.
Right, should we get stuck straight in today?
Let's get cracking.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Yep.
I completely missed Dream and Visions. Hi, Dream and Visions.
Oh, yeah.
Well, me and Jim at least said hello, hello.
Yeah. Well, I'm useless. What can I say?
Dreamy dream.
Game of the week.
Weird. June Zarab came on my Instagram and I was suggested account to follow. I'll follow
That
back.
is how algorithms and computers that listen
Yeah.
to you talk work.
Wow.
It's very scary how it
June
Anyway,
Zarab,
game of-
I follow.
game of the
Oh,
week.
follow back. Amazing. Thanks for follow, June Zarab.
See, look at
Sorry.
that. That's okay. I'm glad you got the. How close are we now to 500?
How close? 7 to go to my 500.
Seven.
Well done.
Okay. If you're in the chat, go and give Vita her geeky side on Instagram a follow. Get her to 500 on this show. That would be amazing. Thank you very much.
Whoop, whoop.
Right, game of the week. What have we been playing this week? Jim, you have been playing Halo and completed Halo.
Hey, I've
Was it
completed this
good?
game basically like twice now in 2 weeks, but not because of this. I didn't think Xbox would have the remake on Game Pass, so I played the original one just before it came out, thinking, I'll just do a bit of that. Completed it, and the remake is like the same game, like pretty much exactly the same game. And I think that kind of hindered my enjoyment of it a little bit because I was going through it and I was like, just done all this, don't really mind too much. And they've kind of modernized it. Harrison, you were so still there that I thought I'd frozen.
No, I'm listening intently.
I just
need to know.
I was like, blink, man, blink. What's wrong with you? Anyway, sorry. The remake is a good remake.
Move around a bit.
Yeah, just like just blink, like be a normal human. Scratch your nose every now and again. I don't know.
You're only talking for like
be a normal
30 seconds.
Yeah, but that's a long time to be that still for no reason.
Move on from stillness.
Yeah, I'll get back on track. As a remake, it's not bad. It's true to the original. If that's what you want, that's great. It expands upon it a little bit because obviously you get the prequel missions, which are quite fun. The stories, cutscenes are pretty much the same, but modernized and improved. The gameplay mechanics modernized and improved, but a lot of lagging issues, a lot of like poor graphical technical issues as well. It felt like a bit rushed and sloppy in certain areas, not like a polished AAA game that, I mean, if you're as old as we are, like when we used to play Halo back when they came out, it doesn't feel like this big event, which Halo used to feel like, and it hasn't quite captured that. So not bad, not incredible.
Can I say what I had at
No.
work today, as one person said. Is this game is like polished turd?
Polished turd.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that because it's a good game that's not quite polished. It's like the opposite.
So what they meant saying that it's like, you know, it's as good as it can be, basically, but it like, so they did the best with what they got.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say they could have done a lot better.
Okay.
Before they could have done it. Yeah, there doesn't. It's like
it's just
a golden egg that's got a bit of poop on it. There we go.
wow.
Yeah.
This is some weird way to describe a game, I must admit.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah,
say
weird.
for someone like me that's never played, then it would be a great one to play, as it's so much like the original? Then it's just worth playing this one.
I'd like to say yes, but because it's so similar, I'd almost just say play the original because then you get that kind of like old school feel to it. Because
Okay.
the original is great, but it's not compared to like modern day standards in terms of storytelling. This is pretty light on the storytelling. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's pretty much go here, do this, cutscene, go here, do this, cutscene. And the gameplay used to be what held it together because it was so groundbreaking, whereas it's not anymore. So I'm not sure if this would actually be the best entry point into the series. I'd almost say go play the OG, like the classic one with the old graphics. But you could do this as well because it expands upon the stories. I mean, either one. I don't think it. If you didn't play Halo before, I don't think this will really capture you into it. I think you'd be kind of like, I don't see the hype of this, to be fair.
Well,
'Cause
that's what
how
I was going to
felt playing
say.
it.
Is it a sort of a game of its time now that we're now so far into gaming, or these sort of video games now, that Halo has sort of drifted into the past and it's not as good as people may remember? Because as you said, you've given it a new skin, new life. You would think that this would be incredible almost.
Because it doesn't hit the same way the Resident Evil remakes hit. Like they feel good. They feel like they still work now. Whereas this, for me, didn't have the hit as much as I thought, as I hoped it would. Maybe if I hadn't have just replayed the first one, it would have been different.
Yeah, maybe.
Unfortunately, I did do that, so I can't speak.
Well, you weren't expecting for it to be day one, but I suppose it is Halo and Xbox. You would think it would be if it was if any game was going to be. Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, not good that you didn't enjoy it as much as you were expecting, but at least you did get to play it. How long did it take to do?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Probably.
Did it feel quick?
Yeah, very quick. But I know how to just rush through the levels, and the levels are very linear, so it's not like a long game. You could probably do this easy in under 10 hours.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
really quick then. I'll wait for this to be on sale then.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. All right then. Okay, next up, Vita, another game that's been completed. You have finished God of War.
Another game. Yes.
You are on a roll recently. You've been completing a few of the big games.
Yeah, we haven't been like really watching TV much and such, and we were gaming much more. And I just been irresponsible adult and not doing other things I should be doing, and I was gaming instead. So probably that. So overall, the game itself, I really enjoyed the story. The more I played it, the more I got into it, and then it finished so quickly. I completed it in under 30 hours. I want to say, Jim, is that right?
I think it was just under 30 hours, which is pretty good, to be fair.
I just know that you played more hours, but your completion percentage was lower than mine.
Sounds about right, to be fair.
But yeah, my completion is not even 50% overall. And I just was so excited to start Ragnarok that I didn't even do the Valkyrie side thing, and I just went straight into Ragnarok, which I'd enjoyed. And now I got to the point where they are mentioning Valkyrie and all, and I'm like, shit, I don't really know much what you're talking about. So I'm like, oh, should I go back? But now I'm like, nah, I saved Tyr now. So like I'm quite into the story now, and I want to go on with the main story, but I do not like how inconvenient is to fully explore the area you are in. So like in the map in the world where Tyr was prisoner, I thought I went and encountered as many things as there is on my way in. And then when I got out, it said the completion of that island world, whatever, is 33%. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean 33%? I didn't see green ravens flying everywhere. The ones I saw, I killed. Where are the other ones? And like there obviously some like loads of bits undiscovered, but I don't know. Like maybe I just don't realize where do I need to park up my boat and get out. I don't know. I tried to go back, but it's just not the same because you're just there. Like then feels like you're wasting time going around looking what you haven't discovered. So I find that a bit annoying because let's say compare it to Ghost of Yotei, the most recent one. I would compare this to because you don't really do the exploring in The Last of Us the same way. So I would compare it to Ghost of Yotei where it's kind of easier to explore and don't feel like you're just there looking for something. Like everything feels much more connected. Where I would say in this game, that's where like it's get disjointed. Or like when I found the ruin and I can like travel to this like world, but it's not really a world. It's just like practice basically the encounters and to collect the gifts of the killed ravens potentially. And I'm like, well, what's the point of this? Why can't you just give me the gift like award like other
That
games
would
do
be
if you
cheating.
like kill the like enough ravens? I don't or like
It's more like old school games, isn't it?
yeah, I
They do it.
suppose. So like there is
About the
some weird
challenge.
things which I don't love, but I'm blabbering now. But overall, I'm really enjoying the game. I'm really enjoying the story. I love that I went straight away from God of War to Ragnarok. It just felt that the story continued without a break there. So that was one of the reasons when I didn't go to like Valkyrie and such because that was like optional and not part of the main story. So it didn't felt
Yeah.
like you have to go and do it. But then it's a bit like weird when they mentioning it in Ragnarok and you're like, but you downplayed it, saying it's not like it's like up to you if you want to do it or not. So just annoyed me basically. But
You fight one of
overall,
the Valkyries in the first game.
no, I didn't.
Not even one?
No.
I thought one of them was part of the main story.
Oh, maybe. So if
One of
if it
them,
was
I
one
think
of the
one
main
of them
story,
is.
then yeah. Sorry, very first one is
I was
of the
gonna
main
say, Lizzie, you should
story.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. The very first one, like, is actually one of the first bigger bosses you fight, actually, because it's in that world where you go to collect the light and so you can start like traveling between the realms and such. But yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying it, but I wouldn't like put it to my like top 3 games. I'm
Okay,
definitely
that's what I
enjoying
was
it
going to
much more
ask.
than Uncharted. It's definitely above Uncharted for me, like the story wise and just yeah, really enjoying the story aspect of the game.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen you listen
Awesome.
to a game since you played The Last of Us Part 2, to be fair. So yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah, enjoying it then. Well, that's
Proper
good.
invested.
As long as you're enjoying
Very
it,
invested.
that's the main thing. But I don't blame you for doing those Valkyries. They are, especially the last one. That last Valkyrie was so difficult.
I
Took
just
me
put story
ages
mode
to
on.
do that. But it is great. It is a great game. I'm just glad you're finally getting to all these really good games. Okay, and
She
my
actually agrees
one,
with you.
yeah, and she agrees. Yeah, she will go back to Death Stranding when she runs out, and then she'll realize it's amazing.
Possible. You know, when the
Possible.
autumn comes in and it's a bit
Yeah.
more like moody and rainy. I see it.
Yeah,
You need to play
definitely.
this Piece of Reincarnation next, anyway. So
Oh
I
yeah,
can get
that's
back on the
definitely
PlayStation.
get off. I want to play it. Yeah, so I've been playing Mortal Shell 2, the beta that came out. Really, really good, much improved from the first one. I felt like almost instantly. It's a lot more faster, a lot more brutal. It just feels like it's a little bit more. I think it's just all round improved. Like, you know, when some games sort of improve a little bit and improve like something, but not everything. This feels like every little aspect of the game is just better. So if you played the first, it's good. It basically is like another Dark Souls, Elden Ring, that sort of style of game with its own unique twist. I think that the twist with this is that you have your shell, so you almost have like 2 life bars. So you'll have and you find different shells throughout the world, and you can then wear different shells, and it's like your armor, but they're bodies. You inhabit bodies. They're dead people basically, and you inhabit
how
them.
you look.
Yeah, well. Change it so you can. Yeah, you change how you look, what you look like, but your actual shell inside, what you actually look like, doesn't change. But when you're fighting and things, you'll have your health bar, but when that goes, you'll be knocked out your shell, and then you can carry on fighting. So you almost have 2 lives, and then once you die as your shell, then you're dead. So it's slightly different.
Sounds like a boss when they have like their armor, and then you beat that down, and then they've got their like actual life bar.
Kind
afterwards. Sounds a lot like that.
Pretty much like that. Yes. So, but yeah, the combat, you've got a lot more finishes in this one. It's a lot more of a parry based system, way more than the original one. So it's almost it's whereas the first one was very much a Dark Souls where you hit, you jump out the way, you roll out the way, and then try and jump back into fight. This one feels a much more like, you go on the attack and then parry them to be able to knock their stance down and then do like a nice finisher on them. So it's
cool.
Yeah, it's been good fun. I don't know if the beta is still going, but if you want to give it a go, it was there. It comes out August 19th or 20th, so not long, and the actual game will be out. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I've been trying to play Black Flag, and I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay on that is just not doing it for me. It feels just so clunky and so annoying, and the story is still great, Edward is still great, the world is still great, but the gameplay just feels awful in it. And I don't know, I haven't played Black Flag in a while, but I don't remember it being like this. I never sort of got annoyed by it, and it was just, I'm trying to like take over a ship, and I was just like, this is so clunky and just weird, and it just doesn't feel nice in any way.
And like does it not flow nicely? Does it feel
slow? It feels very like, it's hard to explain, but like, you do the same animation over and over, and then you've got a couple of buttons to do like a kick or a sweeping kick, and then your pistols, but then it's that over and over again, and it just feels very repetitive, doesn't flow very well. You got a sort of counter, but the counter, I'm just not enjoying it nearly as much as I thought. Whereas I went to this, I thought, right, I'll give this a go, and instantly I was like, this is so much fun. And I was playing it and I was just enjoying it. And then it's just sort of sad I got to the end of the beta.
Because is it like a remake, like what I was saying about the Halo one, where it's like the same game, just refreshed and modernized, new graphics? Because it's built from the ground up, but it's the same, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And they did change the combat. They did change it a little bit. So yeah. It is good. I do recommend it. If you haven't played the first one, then I do I think it actually, story-wise, kind of follows from the first, but the story is very loosely.
Is it story like Dark Souls story?
Yeah, kind of. But it feels like more of a continuation from the first one. Sort of, I think they kind of referenced they kind of reference, I think, the end of the first game at the beginning of this, but it's been so long I can't remember if it definitely is the end of the first game because I played it when it came out and I haven't played it since. So
That makes sense.
but it's good. It is good fun. So I do recommend if you enjoy sort of the challenging games, the Dark Souls, the Elden Ring, those style of games, then I definitely recommend giving Mortal Shell a go and Mortal Shell 2 when it comes out.
Awesome.
So let's say hello to some people. We have Mike. So hello, Mike. We have, I'm not going to be able to do another name correctly. Oraway. If I had said that, awful. But ciao. Does doing 3 hikes in Norway make me Viking too? I think that makes you more Viking, to be honest. Yes, man. Awesome. Please, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. That is going to help us out loads. We have Dub Toys saying evening, folks. And then
Hola Gio, ¿cómo
I
estás?
don't like the new Black Flag. 13 hours in, it just feels like they wanted to use the emotional side of the fan base to sell it more. It's way too overstated. Yeah. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's just not
Interesting.
It's not the
same.
it looks
stuff about it.
It looks very pretty, but still, I still stick by what I've said. Now I've played a few out. I think I've played about 5-6 hours. It does look pretty, but there are games that are better than it, that are older than it. So I won't
rush to this one then.
Yeah, I wouldn't rush to it. I would definitely recommend waiting and just play when it's on a deal or something. It's still great. Edward's still great as a character, but there are, with the amount of games that are going, like even I'm thinking I'll give it a couple more tries and see if it picks up a bit, but if not, I'm just going to go straight to Mortal Shell when it comes out. We have Gio saying hello, and then hello to all of us. Thank you very much, Gio, for being here. You got it perfectly, my friend. I have people who have been calling me that's quite funny. And Dubtoys is saying Ezio is the GOAT. Ezio is the GOAT, and it always will be the GOAT. And that's definitely the trilogy that should have got the remake first.
Ezio, if it's like EZIO.
It's Ezio.
Italian?
It's Italian, yeah.
Anyway, Altair.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's Italian.
No, I mean, Altair he is the original. He will always be the original, and his game desperately needs a remake. But Ezio is the one that needs to be, like Assassin's Creed 2, just needs to be remade. I'm sorry.
That was probably the better game, actually, to be fair. Yeah. I liked Altair.
Maybe I'll try that.
And Altair comes into it as well in Revelations, so I feel like he'll get his spotlight. I feel do 2 Brotherhood Revelations and then go back and do the original. That's my.
Just needed another game.
That's okay, Gio. I know where I stand.
He did. You were an afterthought, yes.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't feel too bad. Connor is excellent.
So
Connor is good. Connor is good. The only problem with Connor is his game takes so long to get to the actual game.
I could never get into that one.
If you've ever played 3, you know that beginning intro is just the longest thing ever made. So if they ever remake that, just make the intro shorter, please. What the hell are we doing? We're going so close. We went so close to your face then. I don't think we've ever been that close.
No, I don't. Well, I have, but yeah.
You have?
Anyway.
I don't feel like any of us or the chat have been that close.
No, probably not.
Right. News of the week. I'll try and actually start with news this time instead of new. I never remember the order I put these in. Let's have a look. Rings of Power. Oh yeah. So I kind of forgot. I did trailers last week and I kind of totally forgot about Rings of Power. I won't play the trailer because I don't necessarily think loads of people are excited for this. I do love the world of Lord of the Rings, so I do always have an interest in anything Lord of the Rings. I do kind of quite like Rings of Power. It's different. It's definitely not Lord of the Rings. But I still enjoy it.
Or bad? I mixed things.
Have you not watched it?
No.
I'm assuming you have not watched it.
No.
I do recommend it. I do. It is one I recommend. I do like it. It's very different, but the thing I like most about it is you're seeing a side of Middle Earth that you've never seen before, and that's quite interesting. You see how things become what they are in Lord of the Rings, and you see how it gets to that point, and that's really interesting for me. I really like that side of it.
Really like that.
Still haven't seen Rings of Power. So I do. I mean, not everybody is going to enjoy it. A lot of people don't. But every season,
Do you think I would enjoy it, Harrison?
That's the only thing that's
yeah, I think you would. I think you would. I think if you gave it a chance, I think you would enjoy it. I think it's this season especially is looking really, really good. Sarah's saying the final season looks promising. It's really good. So there are a couple of things that they did in season 3. I was reading there's no Harfoot. So if you know what a Harfoot is, you know what they're not in this season. And Simon Pegg has been announced to be playing the Balrog. He's voicing the Balrog. So I have no idea how that's going, because I didn't think the Balrog speaks.
I was about to say Balrog speaks.
Yeah, well, I didn't think so. I thought it just made noises.
If it's a Balrog and it sounds like Simon Pegg, that's gonna immediately ruin any sort of like aura or intimidation.
I'm very, very interested to see how this is gonna happen. Like,
just imagine Shaun of the Dead, just a Balrog.
That's what I mean. Like, he's got to be doing a voice, and he's got to not be speaking very much. So I'll be very interested to see how this works. But yeah, this is about. Wait, have you not watched Lord of the Rings?
She did. We watched Fellowship of the Ring, and we intended to watch the whole trilogy, and it just didn't.
Did we finish it?
No,
we didn't. We stopped before Boromir dies.
Wow. I don't know if I can continue streaming with you guys anymore. I feel like we're gonna have to end the show here, unfortunately.
Hey, I can say to you about the same thing when it comes to Harry Potter, so don't come at me.
I have watched every single Harry Potter all the way through.
I have watched every single of the Lord of the Rings. I just don't remember. I watched it once, and that was enough for me. That's all.
Come on, guys, don't fight now. Anyway, back to this. Maybe
see, eject them, Harrison. See, people are agreeing. I feel like we're just gonna have to. There we go. It's just us now. People that like Lord of the Rings. That's okay. I'll bring you back.
I'm not happy about this, Harrison. We'll have words.
Wow, someone is showing them.
I just can't believe. I mean, you're welcome to come backstage and have that power too, but
you cannot.
I feel like that would go really poorly every time that me and Jim want to start talking about something. We just get muted constantly.
Yeah, probably.
As soon as Leon's name comes up, you're like, boop, nope.
But the thing is, I would mute you both, and I would carry on with the show, and you would even not notice that for probably like 15, 20 minutes or so. That's like the slides changed, that I moved on.
I would like to think we would.
I feel like we would notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I have only ever watched the first ever Lord of the Rings. That's who was physically forced by my girlfriend to watch. Honestly,
we're not alone.
You're not alone, and a lot of people haven't watched it.
Not like them.
And I haven't been forced. I watched it on my own account, right?
Voluntarily. Yeah.
Would you go back? Do you think you'd go back at all?
I tried. I mean, it's like I probably would want to rewatch it, but it just doesn't hit me the same way as the Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter, I have to rewatch every year, no questions asked. I mean, on the flight from Japan home, I watched first 5 movies, one after the other. I mean, I had 16 hours, right?
Crazy.
So there was something to do. So Jim was happy because he didn't have to rewatch all of the movies with me last year. But this Christmas upcoming, it always starts. I always count it. I count the weekend. So the last movie we watched just the weekend before Christmas, or like a days leading up to Christmas, depending like on our schedule. And it's always like counted for that. It's one movie every weekend leading up to Christmas.
I agree.
I always like watching those first two because they have a nice cozy.
Yeah,
feel,
they're
and then it kind of
them in
nurtures.
school is the thing that I like. After that, it loses me. Definitely.
The
You
last two
losing
are
me
really
after
good.
that.
Anyway, let's
Anyway,
we've massively
back
gone on a tangent.
way
Yeah,
off.
sorry.
Yeah, so season 3 is coming. We've got Simon Pegg as the Balrog. Sal says, I've seen some behind the scenes of this in the Hall H, and it looks legit. The Balrog is going to be an actual character. See, that's interesting. Like that side of it. That's just like, well, what sort of character? I want to see this. Like we've seen the Balrog in Fellowship. We've now seen the Balrog in Rings of Power, but only sort of here and there.
Isn't he
So
like a
to
super
see,
powerful demon.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I thought so. Doesn't come
So,
across
yeah.
in Fellowship of the film like, at all.
There's a lot that doesn't come across in, I think, in the original trilogy, that when you read the books or read further in and get more information, you learn a lot more, I think.
Yeah, I need to
I
finish
just
reading
love
that
that
book,
world.
actually.
It's very, I would definitely recommend. I'd also recommend watching it after Lord of the Rings again. So you should watch that.
Balrog will be
And-
misunderstood.
That is the only way to watch Lord of the Rings, in my opinion, is the extended editions.
Damn. What,
That's
they
the
2
only
hours?
way we in this house. Every time it goes on, it is always the extended. So,
It's like Justice League now, isn't it? If you're going to watch Justice League, it has to be the Snyder Cut. It can't be
oh,
that other one.
there isn't even a Justice. There's not another Justice League version.
It's only
I'm
the
sorry.
Snyder. It's not the Snyder Cut. It's just
Yeah,
It's
there's only Snyder Cut. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
there is
talking
only-
about,
yeah, good
Jim.
point.
Exactly.
Boot him
Oh,
out.
sorry, my bad. No,
Sorry.
stop booting people, guys. God.
We're getting drunk with power. Okay, next thing.
She doesn't even have any
was-
power.
I know, but she wants the power.
She's just drunk.
I do.
It's something that I think we were kind of speaking about today, Jim, and
And it's
also
not
the
even
other
Friday.
day. And it's this, and I've got the question:
all-
Is there a point? Is there a point where a price will price you out of a figure you want? Now, obviously, I've used Parsifal as the one, and I'll show some pictures of him. But we also had the Alien Queen, and that went up for pre-order today with Kit, and it's just shy of $1,000 for this Queen from Kit. I use Kit for pretty much everything, so that is the go-to for me. And I just
Excuse me,
think
what?
that it is a pricey.
Jim, did you
piece.
pre-order this?
Haven't yet, but
Haven't
from
yet.
Kit, it's about $900. But it's
yeah,
not that price everywhere. He's got, I think, hefty premium, and I think he
Yeah, I
might
think
be
it's a bit like the
estimating
Artisan.
postage quite
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. It's definitely on the
say.
pricier side. And I just think I was thinking of it as like, is there a point, and in chat you can weigh in as well what you think. Is there a point where even if it's something you really, really do want, does it get to the point it just is too much? I like that. Sorry, Jim's finding a way to skirt around saying yes. That's quite funny. So I'll bring up some pictures of Parsifal, because this is one that I have wanted for a long time, but it is a custom and it's just too much money. No matter how much I want it, it's just too much. So it looks really good. You get head sculpt, you get 2, I think, neutral gaze, side gaze, you got vest, you basically get all his outfit, weapons, guns, rocket launcher, the scroll, his key, display base. Like, you get everything you could want with it. If you're a big Ready Player One fan, which I am. Seamless arms.
Your comment there as well. I need this.
Oh yeah, I need this. And up until the point that I found out how much it was, I was like, maybe I don't need it as much as I.
It does look incredible, though. To be fair,
it is incredible. It looks amazing.
Really good.
I said to Gio as well, because I know Gio's a big fan. It would make me get the DeLorean. If I got him, I would buy the DeLorean. It's the only way I would buy the DeLorean, is to go with him. It just is one of the characters that I've wanted for a long time. But I asked how much it was, and the price for it is just shy of $1,400. And that, to me, for one figure, is just too much. That,
That's
like,
crazy.
I definitely was willing to go to a point there, and it would have been more than an average figure because it is one I would really want. But there is a point I think it's just too much money. No matter how good it is, no matter how much I would want it. And it didn't get to that point with the Queen, because the Queen is slightly different. It's not as much. It is way bigger. The presence on this thing is going to be insane. And it is Alien. Alien is one of my favorite franchises. So it is a bit different. But even then, 1,000 for just a Queen, it is a lot of money. And I can see a lot of people maybe being sort of stopped and gone, hang on a minute. Maybe it's not.
Oh, that's
maybe I don't
why you
want
were
it.
selling so many figures, Harrison.
No, but funnily, like, I wasn't selling it for that reason, but I'm glad I did move some pieces on because it's insane how much it is. So I think it works out in pounds. I think it's like just short of 700.
So how tall she ended up being?
She's 53 centimeters, I think.
Something like that.
Wowza.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's
She's
100
tall,
centimeters long.
Yeah, and like
Like,
double in
If
length.
you fully stretch her out, like obviously you'll
Yeah.
kill the tailwind and that will change. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where she's gonna go.
No, she's definitely one of those pieces that if you want it, you're gonna have to buy it and then find a space.
Sorry, I just keep leaving my caps lock on, and it's really embarrassing because I'm just typing in the chat.
Are you shouting at
and I've
everyone?
got all caps. I am.
Stop shouting, Jim. But Jesus.
Alien Queen was an instant pre-order for me for that size. The price is okay for and I kind of am on the same
It's like quarter scale.
Yeah, she's a quarter scale piece, so she's gonna be more the amount of detail that's in her. Like it is worth it, but it is still a lot of money. And I think Jim is right. It is definitely. I think Kit is definitely doing what he does with Artisan, and they are like definitely. It's definitely going to be a bigger piece to get in, bigger handling, bigger shipping. Like he's even got down it's going to be shipped by boat and not plane, depending on the size of the box when it releases. So it is definitely, it's like more statue. Like I'm looking at my statue of my xenomorph I have, and that's like 27 inches tall. So she's like 6 inches shorter than that, and that's a statue. So
that is quite big, that statue though.
That is quite big, yeah.
That depends on her display, like how you display her though, because if you got a standing upright or more like a T-Rex,
yeah, hunched over. The Alien Queen is giant. I wasn't expecting it to be this high, but definitely high. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to try and put that somewhere. Best of luck, Jim, getting that into the house past fitter. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely you're not gonna be able to hide that.
Interesting one. Well, I mean, no, not really. I got the liquor bust in, so
that's true. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't know where I was when that came in because, my goodness.
I don't know where you were either because that box was freaking massive. When it arrived, I was just like, "What have I done?"
The boxes though, are they like, especially for statues, they're just so big.
This was huge. It looked like a piece of furniture. It looked like I'd ordered like a sofa. Honestly, it was massive.
Madness. Sal saying Ready Player One is so mid. Sorry. Well, Sal, it's okay. I understand. It's not for everyone. I just love that movie. Queenie. You're just shouting at people. We got Dave here. Jimothy gets it every now and then. A queen just needs to be stretched out. But yeah, let me know if you're even if you're watching on the replay, but leave a little comment. Just let us know if you ever have been put off by something by the price, even though it's something you really want. Because I feel like even like statues, I get it sometimes. I'm tempted by a statue, but they're just so pricey.
Leon,
Dream and Visions. Jim got Queen and Vita get Cavill win-win. I can get 2 Cavils for the price of that Queen.
Just say Queen on kit.
Yeah.
Harrison's just go with kit price. There are
other places, and I think
potentially cheaper.
Potentially cheaper.
Depends on shipping.
The thing with kit is obviously kit always includes the shipping. So he will estimate beforehand, whereas I know a lot of other ones you pay for the pre-order for the figure and then the rest of it and the shipping when you check out, and they
It's
could.
fine, Harrison. You don't have to explain. It's fine.
Cavill price could be high. I mean, I
I'd
hope
help
not.
people
Hurry! Don't you jinx it, Deptoys. Come on.
in the 400s. I'd have thought. Actually,
Oh,
no, maybe
well, I
not
hope
because
not.
it's sculpted, isn't it? Yeah,
Sculpted,
no, probably not. I'm thinking
and
very
it
good.
looks
I
like he's
agree with
coming with a
Dave.
less.
I agree with Dave.
Two
Cavils and a queen.
Cavills and a queen. Yeah,
She does
You
need
could
two
have two.
Cavils for each head sculpt. There we go.
yeah, there we go.
And then sell off the other head sculpts, like the spares.
I still don't. I don't think Vita. I mean, I know that Vita loves Henry, but I don't think she loves Henry that much.
No.
She's not.
I might
she's not
surprise
really.
you.
Display.
Excuse
It's a
Right.
Henry
me.
Cavill display.
Some figures. We'll try and go through these ones a little quicker. So we've got a Bloodborne figure, which is kind of weird because we just got. Oh, Vita's gone. Don't know what happened to
she
Vita. She saw this and was like, "No, I'm out."
I like the boobage.
Crazy all over. Thank you very much for
Ah,
joining us.
That's a great name.
I do like that one. Oh, look, you've been
Yeah,
demoted
same.
now, Vita. Jim's above you.
Oh, I'll put that back.
Um,
Sorry, I can go at the bottom again.
No, it's fine. That was what happens when you leave.
Do you not know how to swap it?
No, I do know. It's just like that.
There we go. There we are.
I've been doing this long enough
made
now.
you
I
do
feel
it.
like
Tim Marino.
right. So yeah, we've just got one Bloodborne figure release, which was the guy version, and I guess we're getting the girl version this time. It's 271 on kit, shipped, estimated Q4 26. I don't think it will be out by Q4 26 because it's third party. It never is, but who knows? It might. Sometimes they do. This looks cool. If you like Bloodborne and you prefer a woman style of the character, I can't remember. I played Bloodborne ages ago, so I can't even remember if
Lady
there's a way-
Maria.
This
to
is a specific character from Bloodborne, not
Okay.
like the character you play,
Okay.
I believe. So
See,
it's been a while
you
since
might
I
want-
played it as well.
Yeah, it's been a long
But
time.
the male one was the character.
Yeah, that's what I
think
thought.
this is-
Touch the sky.
Vita, we're not singing now.
So you're gonna have to talk about this because I'm gonna BRB. So
So we I think it looks good. We've got sculpted hair. As we always say, it's the Vita show. Oh no, wait, that would be wait, not that one.
Whoa. Ah, great. Please move on to the slides of the Henry Cavill Harrison, and then it's going to be a real Vita show.
Yeah, you just spend the next hour just talking about Henry.
Easy.
Yeah, we always say we want more video game pieces, so obviously, and third party is the way to go with most video game pieces. But I think this looks good. I think the detailing is really good. I like the sculpt. I think it's done pretty well. I think the proportions are good. Vita, you can help me out on the proportions on this one, as it's a woman, and we know that how you like women proportions to be a certain way.
I don't like them to be certain way. I like them to be accurate.
Do you think this looks good?
I don't know. Never played the game. I mean, it looks okay.
It looks good. Okay. I think it looks good. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to get to. It does come with a chair, which is awesome. I do like the chair. I kind of want just the chair, to be honest.
Oh, the chair.
The chair is pretty awesome. I have to give them that.
And it's got
cool way of doing a base.
It's got magnetic rolling eyes as well.
I mean, the articulation of the legs looks good if you can sat her like that, cross-legged.
It's not quite flush, is it? It's like kind of hovering a bit.
Yeah, it is a little.
Well,
bit.
maybe.
But it's still quite good.
Big thighs.
It's pretty good. I wonder if they've done. You know the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. It's like he's got those eyes that push in, so he can do the same thing. I wonder if it's got that.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say no.
Probably, but you never know. But I think it
looks pretty cool.
It looks really good. I think if you're a fan of Bloodborne and you like this character, I would be. I mean, I like it, and I'm not. I like Bloodborne, but not like any of the other video games.
If there wasn't an Alien Queen coming out next year, then this would have been tempting.
Yeah, exactly, and that's unfortunately, like a lot of figures, unfortunately, at the moment is going to be that way. But yeah, if you're interested on kit, it looks really good. Again, the base. I mean, considering you've got a Dio sort of topped base, well, actually, not even Dio topped. If we go back, okay, yeah, it's topped. It's just sort of black. But you got a Dio top base, a chair, magnetic rolling eyes, and it's 271. So I feel like that's pretty good. Pretty good.
That's decent.
So I do like the look of that one. Next up, I added this because no, Henry Cavill's not.
I was going to save the best for last. Don't worry.
Henry is going to be last.
It's going to make us wait. We'll make you
Hashtag
wait.
cancel Vita. When we can't do that, that's
it's
not
because
nice.
I'm singing cancel singer songs. My apologies, everyone.
That's okay. I know that this will be popular. It's not one for me. I don't know about you guys, but Mars Toys did drop another.
Is this supposed to be
Bruce Wayne?
Val Kilmer.
Yes, it's Val Kilmer. It's 192 on kit. Out.
I think my question answers it all, and you don't need a further commentary by me.
Yes, I think so. But it looks like it's a 2-pack. We'll skip you for this one.
I mean, I said it all with my question, I believe.
You did.
So I will remove myself.
I will ask you, Jim. What do you think of the likeness on this one? Bearing in mind, I think it is a 2-pack for under 200. So you're looking at, was it? Yeah, under 200. I think it's a 2-pack. Good likeness, bad likeness. I mean, we know Mars can do really good stuff. Is this up with the better stuff, or is this a weaker one?
No, I actually think the likeness is pretty good, to be fair. I haven't got good complaints. Paint detail looks pretty decent. Tailoring looks pretty good. It's just not something I'm even remotely interested in. It looks funny with the glasses. It's like he's Clark Kent instead of Bruce Wayne there. But no, I think it objectively looks pretty good. I think if you're Mars Toys continue to do good work. Just unfortunately for me, they don't do anything that I'm interested in. It's a bit like Jazz Inc., for example. Yeah. They just don't touch anything that I'm interested in. So it's like, this looks really good. It's just not for me. But if you're a big
safe,
fan,
it's unbelievable.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't even on my radar. But like, if you're a fan, cool turtleneck though. I like that. Yeah, if you're a fan of this film, then you're eating quite good, to be completely honest. Like, I wish I could get figures of this quality made for like different video games that I would be more interested in. But
100%.
Unfortunately not. But yeah, I like the. Why do they do that to the Batman ears? Is it because that specific silhouette is?
Yeah, probably. Same with the symbol; it's covered as well.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
It can't be Batman. It can't be Batman if it doesn't have ears.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but if you can see it on the base, it's blurred out on the base as well, right there, right in the middle. They're both blurred out.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, but yeah, I think if you've got the Val Kilmer figure, this will, and you like do the Batcaves or want every representation of the Batman in the suit and the Bruce Wayne, I think it's a no-brainer. Oh look, now Vince's
in on this.
Yeah,
like a crab dance.
It was a crab dance. It was very funny. I bet Victor is absolutely giggling her head off now, and
Need to clip
won't
that.
turn a. Yeah,
she's so happy with herself. She's like,
yeah,
funny.
So yeah, I think if you,
I'm hilarious.
I don't think
realized, Vitor, we didn't fix the Joker. He's still like face down over the next to the
Is he still laying down?
Yeah.
That's the actual pose. Sorry, the camera tracks me, but there you go, in the corner there.
I can't believe
that's the actual pose. That's how we actually posing. That's the thing. Because he's like, fed up with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
He was just so disappointed in the Joker too. So.
He's like, dude, like he's literally face planted,
on the way down or anything.
Oh, he's gonna be fine now. He'll be right.
That's a sturdy figure,
I have to say.
He's just resting.
He's just resting on his face.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the next one. Yeah, Mars Toys, I think is good. Not one of their best, but still pretty good. And price-wise, it's really good. So, next up, a little bit of news regarding God of War. Some new casting possibilities. Obviously, we heard that they're having to recast Kratos now. So, Batista is now the recent rumor that he may be Kratos. Do you like that? And then also, Atreus will be getting recast for season 2 as he's going to be older, which makes sense. But as I said to you guys, I feel like we may be rushing God of War 1 a little bit in the first season. But
I think it depends how many episodes there's gonna be and how long the episodes are. And I think it's one of the things where I mentioned as well to you guys. It very depends the writer who's writing the show. Did they play the game? Did they at least watch the playthrough? Did they experience the full story rather than just have somebody telling them, oh no, it's just about to go to war and it's like there's a kid, you know, and they're going on this journey to like take the ashes to the it really depends on how they experience the story.
I hope that's exactly how it went.
I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm sorry. I can't carry on.
You broke yourself.
You can come back to her.
Yeah, come back. Jim, what do you think?
No, it's fine. I'm good. I can't.
Oh no, you're back.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it all depends on all these little things. I don't think Drax can be the God of War. As much as like I quite like the actor's Drax, he's the Drax. Is that how you say it? Yeah. James laughs at me again.
Yeah.
I thought I'm saying it correctly.
James is always just laughing at you at this point.
I'm just paranoid. But yeah, I feel like we need slightly like different face shape for it and all. Obviously, they can be like prosthetics and such.
Yeah, I was going to say they could definitely change him up to look more.
I just don't think he can deliver Kratos how it should be delivered.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think like this actor, he's a bit more like I like him as a Drax, right? That's the only thing I can remember him as. He's like a big funny guy or big bad guy and such. I think with Kratos, while you are a big bad guy, there's great deepness in this character where you have to know how to show it, because it's not like the same like in the game, right? They did it brilliantly. In a game you can see the deepness of the character, and in the show I think like the actor should like that's why the actor should know the story in depth to know how to deliver this character, just because you can just make him look very angry, very uncompassionate. That's not the word. Non-compassion, uncompassionate. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like non-compassionate. He doesn't have compassion.
I understand.
Sorry. And I think like it's a very thin line, and I don't think this actor can deliver that. I haven't seen him to deliver such a like deep character, because I believe Kratos is a deep character. And my biggest worry is that the people gonna not take this seriously because it's a game story. But people should wake up and see that more and more game stories are relevant and more people want them to be done right. It's a bit like, I think I spoke with Jim about this, it's a bit like first, like some of the Marvel movies, like very early ones, like very, very early ones, they were a bit like silly-like. They're a bit more, the characters were like a little bit goofy, while the superheroes, they were still a bit like goofy, like the older versions, because they weren't like taken like seriously. And I think now people just need to understand that it's a bit like those characters before. This is serious stuff. These stories are deep and serious, and need to put in the time to deliver them right. Sorry, I went on a tangent.
No. You're all good points. I kind of agree with you, and I think that's what we've said it before. I think why Kratos is just such a difficult character to cast, because you need somebody to have the physicality of Kratos, but you also need him to have the emotional side of Kratos that we now see in this version of Kratos being older and a father again. And I do think it's going to be very tough to find somebody to play this character. The series went from an absolute watch with Hurst to a zero interest if Batista gets involved. He's far too old and makes wild statements. And that's kind of how I felt when I mean, Hurst, I wasn't even thinking about him when he was announced to be cast, but as soon as it was, I was like, I could kind of see it. And he's a great actor and I've loved him in what I've seen him in. I think Batista could probably do it. I don't know if he would be able to do it well, but we say this about so many different characters and actors. And like, I remember when they announced Ben Affleck was going to be Batman, I was like, he's not going to be a good Batman. I'm not going to like his Batman. And he ended up becoming my favorite Batman. So I definitely think there are times where we just have to give them the chance and see how it goes. It'll be interesting if he gets the role. But Jim, what do you think? Do you think he would do a good job? Or do you think, is there anyone in mind that you think would be better?
I feel like it's quite a hard role to cast because you need someone with the physicality and the acting chops to do it. Because I think Visser did it well. Like, he's quite a deep character. He's quite nuanced, you know, and a lot of his emotion comes through in like facial expressions and subtle actions rather than his actual words. But then it's also a bit like how a lot of emotion comes through simple words from him as well. Like, he doesn't have a massive vocabulary, right? Not as in because he's dumb, but just literally he's not a talker. So you need someone that can kind of put that through, which is quite tough to do. I don't know. I think Dave Bautista has the physicality, he used to. I'm not sure if he could pull that off. I honestly don't know who would be good. I've seen some fan castings of Tom Hardy, and I just don't think. I mean, Tom Hardy's getting old now. It's going to be tough for him to put on the mass that he would need to play it. So otherwise, that would have worked. So I haven't really got anyone.
No, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's just such a unique character. It's tough to think of someone in that role. When they were casting for Joel in The Last of Us, I wasn't 100% sure on Pedro, but I'd seen enough of Pedro to know that he is a good actor. He probably he probably could do that role, but there's no physicality side to that. There's no. It's not mythic. It's not fantasy. It's nothing like that. It's very normal. It's a very normal role. This is very different. So I do think it's going to be more difficult.
Is he confirmed to play it now, or is it?
No, not confirmed yet. It's still
okay.
But it definitely seemed like it's a high chance. So yeah,
I did check out the So I did check out the. I'm going to say it wrong. Braun Strowman. That Dubtoy's talking about.
Braun Strowman is actively seeking a role. It's worth a shot.
Yeah. See, he would look the part, but can he act? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah,
so he's acting already, but
that's what mine.
So
yeah, if his acting is like rocks, then no, thank you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we will have to wait and see.
Physically good, I think, as Kratos, because he's
a lot.
Got the body for it.
That's the problem. There's a few actors that could look really good.
Yeah, but that's where you need the deepness of the character.
As soon as he pulls off the eyebrow raise as Kratos, people will be like, "No, I'm out." Like his signature eyebrow raise. They'll be like, "No, it's just wrong."
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure we'll get an announcement soon, and we'll discuss it once it gets announced. But another figure. This one really surprised me.
This looks so cool.
It's so cool. So this is from Coup Model. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any Coup Model stuff. I have one Coup Model figure, and it's not even in the collection. It's upstairs with my swords.
How much?
Yes, it's quite pricey. So this literally just got put up on kit, and I was like, my God. But so there's two versions. You got standard and the deluxe. Standard is 531, deluxe is 626, out quarter 426. The pictures are insane. Like, it's almost as insane as just the figure.
I thought it was Jin at first when I saw this. I was like, is it a Jin Samurai variant? Like,
I thought that as well. But it's basically a samurai. I don't know if it is from anything, but I don't know about you guys. I feel like you are the same. Anything that's samurai, Japan, anything like that, I'm instantly like, oh, what's this? And then I saw the price and I was like, maybe I don't need it.
Well, yeah, because I was like, what did I miss? What game is this? What movie is this?
Yeah, it's not
How
a
haven't I
game.
seen this?
Well,
Yeah.
if you're in the chat and you know what this is from, if it is from something, let me know because
No,
I don't know.
it's literally the samurai. I googled it. It's just literally a Japanese samurai.
Yeah, so you've got, so this is a
real
standard
one?
edition.
Is it based on a real person, Vita, or?
Yeah, it's he's a samurai of the Sengoku period. He was especially known as the leading
okay.
general on the defending side of the siege of Osaka.
So this is why
Yukimura
we
was
have.
called a hero who may appear once in 100 years, Crimson Demon of a war, and the last Sengoku hero.
I wonder if we saw if he was on part of the Osaka Castle display when we were there.
I recognize the armor.
I thought I recognized the armor, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, I
No way I
recognize
saw
the
it.
helmet and such. There was like several, and it's crazy, Harrison, how little those
Suits of
armors
armor.
of armor are. Yeah, like even I felt like quite tall next to some of them and
Wow.
such. So it just shows how like
Small they are.
petite the
Yeah.
samurais actually
They were quite
were.
short, yeah.
We couldn't take any pictures of this because it's obviously protected and authentic to Japan and such. So it's like, yeah, it's quite protected, but it was amazing. Like, just to see it in person, it was something out of this world, really. To see that it's like lasted, especially so many years.
Yeah.
This figure looks
No,
really
it's
cool as well. Like, the
it's
armor
really
looks
cool.
Great.
So this looks good, but the deluxe version is the one I would say you would have to buy because it just looks insane.
hair?
Yeah, rooted. It's on another level, I think. It looks so good.
This
And I feel
looks
like
it looks
you
like
wouldn't.
from epic movie.
Yeah, it does.
Does,
The
doesn't it?
photography
I would
on
watch
this is
this.
insane.
Yeah.
You wouldn't buy this and put the helmet on.
No.
Oh,
No.
hell no. Like, that pose there is awesome.
It's
Yeah.
so
Cool.
good.
It's like makes
look
me
at that
look at that hair. Yeah.
It's insane,
It's
isn't it? Like if
Yeah.
they could pull this off, that could be some of the best routing I've ever seen. Like it looks so good.
Oh, that looks cool. I want to play the Ghost of Tsushima again.
I know, same.
I love this. Like I
Some
love
of-
this piece. If it wasn't
It
as
looks
photography is
pricey,
great.
amazing.
I would buy this to put next to Jin because it's so
Next
cool.
to Jim, you have a figure of Jim.
No, not Jim.
course.
Jin.
You like
But yeah.
gin? I didn't think you drank.
No, I
Anyway.
don't. Anyway, like the helmet is cool. Don't get me wrong; it does look really awesome. I love the horns. I love like all of it. It looks so good, but you just wouldn't cover
Oh,
that head
look,
up.
the quality looks really good of this.
You
not
can
gonna
have
lie.
him out of the armor standing next to it with the armor in that position, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
That's how
Like,
I would want
literally
to do.
like that.
Yeah,
There you go.
and have some of the maybe armor on him, like a little bits of like red, maybe
Yeah.
like a mask or something, but leave the hair. It's a different. Oh, I would display it with a loose hair head sculpt for sure. It just looks more
Yeah.
epic.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Tell me about this
And
wrist
obviously,
joint, so.
Ku,
What?
so the Ku model I have, all the armor is metal. All the swords are metal. Everything is
Wait,
real
you have one of
material.
these?
I have a Ku model. Yeah, I have a knight that I have upstairs with my swords because I have
So
like
this isn't
10
like a
plus
new.
swords. No, Ku
So
model
Ku
have been
model's
around.
been around for a while.
Yeah,
Oh.
they've been around for ages.
Oh,
They do like loads of knights, samurais, that sort of stuff. They do a lot of Literally
Looks
the stuff.
cool.
and I bought one years ago because looked a bit like a knight from Dark Souls. So I was like, oh, I really like that.
Nice.
Um,
That's cool.
So yeah, so that doesn't live in the collection room though. That's like,
Damn, Harrison, why would you
Separate.
show this price tag to me?
but
It's
again,
mad,
so
it looks
that's
so cool.
Mhm.
it's so good, but it's so pricey. 626 for the
It's- yeah.
for something that
500
isn't
quid.
like, yeah, for something that's not like an absolute favorite theme. And we were just talking about this, having to say no to certain things, even though you just love them. Like
We
all three
literally
of us
spoke
are
today
saying how good it is.
how we want to go back to Japan, and you showed
Yeah.
this as well. I'm just like, damn.
Sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Honestly, want to get to the point where we can go to Japan once a year. That would be
That'd be nice.
Need to
Can you
get
pack
stuff
me
At
away in
least
the
every
luggage so I
2
can come?
years, I would love it.
Yeah. Just you.
Right. Next up. So I feel like all three of us would love to be able to own that, but just not going to be able to own it.
100%.
Unfortunately.
That looks amazing.
Amazing.
Oh, the
I
pictures you could make with that.
oh, don't. We've got to stop. Moving on.
Moving on. Who's next?
Yeah.
Something a little bit smaller. We've got LPZZ's Absolute Batman.
Lepers.
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 Looks great. Not the only one. InArt is also doing one, so you're going to have choice again. They seem to be rivaling on every figure at the minute in their 1/12 line. So.
Oh, I thought we finished with that.
No,
That was quick.
I was actually bringing out the pictures, but I forgot the price. 140 on kit, estimated Q4 26. If I bring up the right one, I think it looks really good. I think that all of their pieces, like the what's it? The Joker, not the Joker. Oh, Batman Who Laughs. That's it. That was awesome from them, but so is the InArt one. That's really good too, and I think both of these versions look great. I haven't even got to this point where he wears any of this stuff in the graphic novel, so I'm very interested to see how that goes in the
graphic novel.
sorry, comic, whatever way you would like to call it, Bitter.
Sorry. James, you are muted, so just I can hear that commentary. Thank you very much.
Oh, stupid muting. My bad. I didn't say much. It's fine.
Yeah, like always.
What do you think, Jim? I know Vita very much will not be interested in this at all, but I know you do like
interest.
Absolute as well. I think it comes with a hell of a lot.
Yeah, it comes with a crap ton of stuff. I was just thinking, like, I'd like the base,
Yeah, but
I'm
crap.
not sure. I'm not sure the logo is very, like, on brand for Absolute Batman. It doesn't look like the right. I don't know. It might just be hard to see here. But, I like this one quite a lot. I kind of
Looks
prefer
very
the InArt one.
toyish.
Vita, shush. It looks better than the InArt one, to my eyes.
Yeah.
There we go. Because it's more accurate to how he actually looks in the comic book. Like, InArt, I don't remember him looking like that in anything that I've read so far.
They do their own interpretation, I think, because they've done it with all of them. Because their Batman Who Laughs looks totally different than what the comic, because it wasn't in the full leather or anything, was he? So I definitely do think InArt sort of
that middle pose looks so lame. I'm sorry, it's just so lame.
Oh man, I really like that.
Agree. Yeah.
No.
I like that she's gone again. She's gonna come in, drop some heat, and then dip out. I like that they've incorporated the bat logo, like it is in the book, where it's actually part of his.
What is this? Cool. Why he has a square on his chest instead of the bat?
That is the.
My God, this is awful. I'm sorry.
A very different version of Batman, but he's really.
But I have the.
I don't want to know.
I have the Hot Toys version of this on order. Be nice, please.
I don't want to know.
At least this one you can pose. Because I imagine
the Hot Toys one is
very unposable. Yeah.
It's not going to be posable.
No.
It is the benefit of 1/12. I think they just do pose better. It's just the way they're made.
They pose better, but they don't have the same presence. Although this one, I guess, would be pretty good because he's going to be pretty large, right?
Yeah, he's still going to be small. I mean, it's InArt action. This is LPZZ, so I don't know how big he is.
Same thing.
Let's have a quick look.
Geeky Ganders.
Doesn't actually say. No, doesn't say. Well, get rid of that. But yeah, if you're enjoying their stuff, you get the Absolute Batman. Looks really good. But I don't know what I would do though if I was a 1/12 collector. I don't know if I would be waiting to pick up the InArt or not, or just going with that. Because I don't collect, I don't know what the general consensus is of which is better. So you have to let me know if you.
Well, it's going to be similar to our hobby, isn't it? It's going to be, do you want the more comic book accurate one, or do you want the more stylized
Yeah.
Because I think like from posability wise, they look pretty similar. In-art might have hid the joints a bit better just due to the nature of the design that they went for, because it's a bit more armored looking, that outfit, whereas this one's more of a suit, so it's harder to kind of cut those joints in. So I imagine they will be split along those lines. I did see a few comments saying they prefer the in-art because of the stylized look that in-art went for.
Sorry, I was just reading.
Can't
We've got
multitask.
Sarah saying LPZZ, absolute unit, man. And Dave has got sleepy apparently, so I guess you don't like this one very much.
If he's very interested now.
This Batman can't scratch his shoulders. No, that's true. I don't think
It's a bit like Jim.
I wouldn't want to touch those shoulders though with those spikes on it.
Not like that, you silly goose.
Silly goose.
Right.
Spider-Man. I've put spoilers on here because just in case you haven't watched it yet.
Spider-Man.
We have
Spider-Man.
we said last week that we were going to wait because you guys hadn't watched it yet, and now you have. So if you don't want to be spoiled from the film because you haven't seen it yet, I feel like most people
I'm definitely
would have
gonna
seen
spoil you all.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Such a long
spoil
week,
some
I
of it.
forgot I'd seen this film. Jeez.
To be fair, that's how I kind of felt as well when I'm going back to
Yeah.
it. But I mean, out of the three of us, I feel like you two definitely came out loving it way more. But now a few days have passed. Are you still on the high? Do you still think it's incredible, or how do you feel now? Yeah,
I'm still where I was after watching it. I don't know about you, Vita. We haven't spoken about it much since we saw it.
I love it. I'm still on the high. I still want to rewatch. I mean, yesterday James came back from work and I was starting The Amazing Spider-Man because I was like, oh, can't watch the second Spider-Man Tom Holland movie because Jim is not here and he's gonna say betrayal, but then he still said betrayal.
Yeah, 100% true.
So that was that. Really, yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was great. For me, it hit in all of the right spots, feeling wise. There was very nice nuances and very nice kind of hidden gems within, which hit more serious notes, like kind of everyone expecting MJ just falling back in love with him, and where she's like, well, you're a bit fucked up. You didn't really said any of this, and I don't know who you are. I appreciate like you love me, but I don't love you. I don't know you. So sayonara. So that was a bit like, kind of good, I think. I'm glad it didn't go straight back in with MJ just falling down to his feet and like, oh, Spider-Man, yes, I love you so much. So that was a big plus for me. And yeah, I got very excited. I came out, started googling the Endgame Spider-Man figures and considering, do I need one? And then, oh my goodness, wait, is there going to be another one? But then thinking about Tom Holland being creeped out by his own figures, I was like, oh my god, maybe he's not gonna do it. He won't give his likeness anymore. So obviously I want to spiral. Haven't taken any executive decisions on that yet. But movie, still really enjoy it. Can't wait to rewatch it because I think it was great. And I think it's gonna be one of the staples which I'm gonna be going and rewatching. With none of the other Spider-Man movies, I have such a gut need to go rewatch apart the Tom Holland ones. Like straight away we rewatched the very first one, and it was so like cute to see him like young again, and like all the like little struggles from the beginning of the Spider-Man. It was just really fun. Great experience in cinema. We went like early in the morning. There was loads of families with kids and such, and just overall vibe was still very nice. And leaving the cinema, there was more families coming in. And for me, the greatest thing, I think, what it was to see several little girls dressed with Spider-Man t-shirts, coming with Spider-Man cups, and I was like, "You go, girl!" It's just so nice to see like little girls being encouraged to enjoy Spider-Man, because it's not just a boys thing. And just
Definitely.
really nice to see that
Definitely.
there is that like new generation of young kids enjoying these movies, because I think these are one of my favorite ones, the Spider movies. And I think this movie kind of cemented Tom Holland for me more than ever as my favorite Peter Parker, as well as Superman. But you know where my mind is, as well as Spider-Man. And yeah, I don't really know. I can't really fault much this movie. It's not that deep as well to sit here and think like it didn't have this or that. But from the perspective of the superhero movie, for me, it just was like a breath of that, not completely fresh air, but more like nostalgic air, quality superhero movie I was missing, I think.
Awesome. And Jim, do you agree? Are you on the same level as Vita with this one? Are you considering picking up a figure, or are you very much gonna leave that up to Vita?
I think we'd almost make that as like a paired decision, to be fair, because that would be kind of one for both of us. Because I went from liking Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but him not thinking like, oh, he's the best ever. But after this, I feel like he kind of pretty much is. I mean, he's had the advantage of being. He has. I mean, he's had the advantage of doing way more films as Spider-Man than anyone has ever done, ever. Like, so he's got that. I mean, Toby only had 3. Garfield only had 2. That's him, which is a shame.
Yeah.
This film was easily my favorite. I felt the emotional moments hit better than in previous films. Apart from, apart from Aunt May in No Way Home, that was a pretty gut-wrenching scene, to be fair. But yeah, I thought the emotional beats hit really well. I thought the story was fun. I don't think it was like a groundbreaking film, but I just think it's a really well done film. I don't think every film needs to reinvent the wheel to be good. If it follows tropes, that's okay, as long as it does them well. I don't see that as a particular issue. This is honestly the most fun I've had watching a Marvel film in ages. I really enjoyed it. I think it kind of mixed the comedy with the dramatic elements quite well. I know some people fault it because it doesn't have a true villain like we have, but my counterpoint to that is I don't always want a solo film to have a one-shot villain. I like Marvel and just superhero films in general have a bad history of having cool villain and one shot in them. And I prefer villains that have time to build up and get fleshed out, and stuff like that. I'm really glad they brought back some of the cast from the older films, because I didn't realize the actor who played Scorpion had been around since Homecoming. It wasn't until we watched it that I was just like, oh shit, it's that guy. He was, yeah. So I thought that was really cool that they did it. Had elements that reminded me a lot of the Sam Raimi films as well. I just thought it was really good. Love some of the casting choices as well. They had the actual villain was the guy from Severance. I can't remember his name, but he's excellent. Severance. He's a.
Soon as you saw him, I was like, he's not a good guy.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, that's a guy. Yeah, but he was good. There are a lot of ramifications in this that we'll have to see. Like poor Hulk, Bruce Banner. Like he's gonna have to have a whole thing that they're gonna have to address now, because that's quite a big deal. And of course, Sadie Sink, I thought was a standout. I thought she was really good, better than I expected her to be. So yeah, no, I've really enjoyed this. I think this is probably, honestly, for me, I think 2002 might just top it out. But then my next favorite film from Spider-Man, like solo film, is this one. 100%. This is really good.
Yeah, I think so. I really did enjoy it, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as you guys. I definitely came out thinking that was a shame it wasn't better. But I think the biggest problem for me was the fact that if you watched any of the trailers, especially like the latest one, you pretty much saw the entire film. it like cut down massively, obviously, into a couple of minutes. But I feel like you saw every beat in that trailer pretty much, but there was nothing extra really that I felt that you saw in the movie. Like there was a couple of scenes here and there, but the main plot points were all in the trailer. You didn't actually see that much more of Hulk or Punisher, which was a shame because I was really excited to see more of Hulk and Punisher. So that I feel like I think, and it's the same old thing, I think, but especially for this trailer, they just showed too much. I think they should have kept, I don't think Hulk should have been in the trailer. I think if you were going to show Punisher, I think you should have had just one scene maybe. I think that it could have been better and more shocking to see things happen if it wasn't in the trailer as much.
I don't like to watch trailers too much for Marvel anymore.
Yeah.
Because if we'd have stopped with that first Brand New Day trailer.
Well, that's what I was about to say. That's why I
then,
do not watch the trailers.
But you can't help it because you're excited.
I can, but Jim can't, and I end up watching with him. He's like, oh, Beta, let's come watch this trailer with me.
It depends on how far in it is, and it depends on the trailer. Like the last Doomsday trailer, we've obviously all now watched, but we tried not to before then. But then the Brand New Day one, the first one hit really good, really excited. Then we saw the next one where it showed a bit more, and I was a bit like, that trailer wasn't as good. I'm less excited for the film now, which I think helped me enjoy the film more.
But come back to like Harrison's points about like not seeing more of the Hulk and Punisher. I don't agree. It's not their movie. It's a Spider-Man movie. So I'm not bothered. For me, even like why the Punisher is there, almost somebody had to like shoot that last bullet to injure him potentially. But if that would have been somebody else, would that like hit differently? Not really.
Maybe. I do think they definitely played off each other really well, like a lot more than I thought.
Yeah,
they could possibly.
no,
like that was really. So I'm glad it was and not necessarily I needed more of it. I just potentially didn't want to see what I saw in the trailer because that basically was what it was. There wasn't really anything extra. Whereas I felt like, so everything that they did, it was just in the trailer. That's a shame. And I think maybe they need to stop showing so much. They need to like some films do it really well. Yeah. They do it really well. They show just enough, and in half of the film you have no idea what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. They revealing way too much in trailers these days. I feel like, as I said that like over and over again now, they show half of the movie in a trailer or like most important points of the movie in a trailer. And that doesn't make me excited for the movie. That makes me wanting to see more. If you show me that, I'm expecting something bigger than what you showed me in the trailer.
That was exactly my issue with it because I'd seen all of the trailers.
I haven't. So I'd
pretty much worked out that Sadie's character was going to be the bad person, but I felt watching those trailers like they've made such an emphasis that she's the bad person in this movie that there's obviously going to be a bigger bad that's the main bad, and I was sort of kind of waiting for that. And while you did kind of had the actual villain, which was obviously Damage Control, I didn't like that. I was like, at this point, shouldn't you just not trust any of these corporations? Because all of them are just awful. They're all horrible, nasty people. So I feel like it's just a sort of like, it's just like S.H.I.E.L.D. all over again. Like the people that you think you should trust, you shouldn't trust. I was kind of hoping that didn't happen, and also that Sadie's character wasn't just the villain. I was kind of hoping like what she was, which was a misunderstood character, but that there would be the proper villain. And I feel like because that's what I was expecting, I was kind of disappointed that I didn't see that. And I also felt that the Hand specifically was put in that movie for the sole purpose for him to have a fight at the end, because otherwise he wouldn't have had a fight at the end. Because when they were introduced, felt
like world building to me.
Well, it just sort of felt like it was just sort of pushed in when they were first shown in Damage Control. I was like, oh well, you beat them and now they're just working for us. And I was like, oh, I kind of didn't like that. And then I was like, oh, and it made sense by the end because they were just using them. And for the big fight at the end, I was like, it didn't make sense to me. It just felt like they were very much sort of plopped in just to have a fight. Because if they weren't in it, there wouldn't be a fight at the end, in my opinion. It would have just been him getting to Sadie.
It would have been, but it would have just been generic henchmen, like, right? It would have been suit-clad,
probably
FBI
probably
dudes. So
yeah,
I don't
it
mind
probably
it.
would
They're
have been
more interesting than suit-clad FBI dudes, so I don't mind. Maybe I just don't know much about the hand.
It
That's why
was
it didn't bother me.
it
I
was
just thought
nice
they
to
were
see
interesting world building.
Hulk. It was nice to see Hulk being Hulk. You know, not this nice little friendly Hulk professor, especially the Hulk dressed like smartly and being like friendly, like how
Professor
Disney
Hulk.
portrayed it. Yeah.
They
I
need to do a
much
Hulk
more
solo.
preferred this banner version where he has obviously the control thing and his professor is a human, and then you know he's very aware of how dangerous from him turning into Hulk. So I definitely preferred this version, and I love the scene when you know Peter is like, well, Spider-Man is like, I didn't know you can get this big. It's like,
yeah.
I thought that was a great line, and I liked seeing Hulk at that point. Like, don't get me wrong, like I like as X-Man said as well, you know, like who else would have taken the shot, like if not a Punisher and such. Like, very good point. Like the character's already there, so why not to use them? Yeah, it's a good point, but my point was there's just, you know, if the random sniper took that shot at the end there, right? Would have that changed the impact of the scene that Peter got shot and ended up going to hospital and nearly died? Not really. It's just more than brings in Punisher, like, oh shit, what have I done? And you know, all that scene. So
I think that
I suppose
that was good for more his character, wasn't it? It was showing how far Frank has come now as a character.
Yeah, very good point. Very good point.
Don't you feel like it's quite jumpy from what we just watched in the one shot, the Punisher one shot, to where he is here? I feel like there should have been loads of things that happened between that one shot and this Spider-Man film that we've missed. Because I feel like he was just getting back into kill mode, and I feel like we've kind of skipped across to this whole thing. And with Punisher, I was kind of hoping he'd have a bigger impact as a character. Yeah. Like, I was hoping, like, when he went in to help Spider-Man, he ended up actually just kind of getting in the way anyway, and being the reason that she was able to get in there, which ultimately was good. But I kind of hoped he'd have an epic moment during that bit, and he kind of just didn't.
Yeah.
So I do feel like he was good in it, but slightly underutilized.
Yeah.
So I agree on that.
And yeah, I think that was how I feel. And don't get me wrong, I know I don't love it as much as you guys. I do have a few issues, but everything else is amazing. Obviously, Tom is incredible as Spider-Man. He's really become a Spider-Man. We've got to see him grow up and become this character rather than him just play it. I think some of the web swinging scenes is probably some of the best you've seen. Him going around New York finally. It looks so good. Him using more of his powers. I did think, again, I was expecting a little bit from his transformation. I felt like that was going to go further than it did, but it didn't really. But still, I do like that side of it. So mine, I wouldn't say mine is like, I don't absolutely love this film, but I don't hate it, like nowhere near hate it. It's really good. I still wouldn't say it's my favorite one of Tom's films. I still think I prefer the one that everybody hates, Far From Home. I still love that one for some reason. I don't know why, but that was the one I've always.
People hate that film, to be fair.
Yeah. A lot of people do, though. Yeah, a lot of people do, unfortunately. But I think they've all really been good, and they have just been getting better. I just think maybe we need to tone back how much we show in trailers, leave a bit more mystery, because I think it then sets you up for expecting more because you've shown everything in it. So like now, for example, for Doomsday, I had the mentality that, they're only showing bits and pieces. We're not going to see half the film. But now I'm thinking, well, maybe they have shown the whole film, and we've seen bits of. Do you know what I mean? Like, it does make you start to think, well, how much are we seeing from these movies? So, but yeah, I think it.
I wonder if it's because they feel like they need to damage control to kind of reinvigorate.
Well, I think that's why they showed Hulk 100%, because I
Yeah.
don't see any other reason why you'd need to show Hulk, because that would have been such a nice surprise to see.
It used to be fun talking rumors, though, didn't it? I mean, I don't know if they've just given into the fact that spoilers are inevitable, so they'd rather show it on their own terms. But
Probably.
I used to like the speculation and stuff like that. I used to think that was part of fun of the
But
build-up.
I'd definitely rather have speculations than actually see that this is happening.
Like, for example, when No Way Home was coming out, they never confirmed that Toby or Andrew were in it. They were leaks, but even with the leaks, you were like, well, are they real? I don't know if they're real. You never know. And when they showed up on screen, it was so amazing to see that they show up on screen, even though we all were predicting that they would be in it.
So I watched the interview recently with Tom Holland, and basically interviewer asked him, like, oh, you know, like, doesn't it feel like hard sometimes, or like, don't you feel under pressure, you know, like how everyone is labeling you this person who leaks everything all the time? And Tom just laughed, and he was like, you realize we lean into that. That's part of the PR.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm happy to play that. I'm happy to laugh at myself and like do these things. But he's like, you need to understand there's like obviously genuine mistakes when I make, but there is so much PR involved in that, you know.
More acting.
Exactly that.
100%. I am very excited to see where this goes now, though. Like, he's definitely matured as a character.
Yes.
We've got proper Spider-Man now swinging through the city.
Living on its own in a
like it feels like a real Spider-Man.
Proper Spider-Man now. Scorpion was another one. It was a shame that we didn't get more Scorpion in it. I felt like he was very much sort of not in it in nearly as much as I was expecting. So I think my thing is that I was just expecting maybe a little bit too much. And again, I seem to have that with a few things where certain movies get, like, I get told, oh my God, you must see this movie because it's just so incredible. It's going to blow you away. And I kind of watch it and I'm just like, oh, yeah, I mean, it was good, but, oh, okay. And I didn't have it to that extent with this movie, but it was definitely more of I was just maybe expecting too much from it than what that actually had. So, yeah, I do look forward to watching this again. The kids obviously absolutely loved it. My son, especially, his eyes, I mean, he's got big eyes, but I've never seen his eyes so wide the entire movie. He loved it. And my daughter's always loved Spider-Man as well. So it's definitely a thing we all get excited for when a Spider-Man movie comes out, which is lovely. It's lovely. So I do hope that we get to see more characters going forward. I do hope we get to see a Tom Holland Spider-Man and a Venom before he finishes up. I know I watched an interview with him and he's very much, they're setting up now. Miles and Miles will be taken over from here eventually. And I love that side of it. I think that's going to be really good. But I hope he gets to play with some other characters before he leaves, because I think there's just so many other ones.
Is the MCU going to be around that long? Like, because I feel like he could go a good few more films, but didn't he also say that once he had a kid, he was going to quit acting?
He did.
I feel like that must be on the cards for him pretty soon, because obviously he's married now, so
yeah,
that'll be a thing. But
yeah. Well, let us know what you guys think in the chat and the comments if you're watching on the replay, because it's nice to know what you guys think. Let's go. I've missed loads of the comments, so I'll just go back a little bit. Oh my God, there's a few. I can't get to them all. I did see we got where is it? We've got Big Ribs here saying, what's up, everyone? Hello, thank you very much for joining us. Go away. Raging Hulk. Yeah, Hulk, to see Hulk back was great. I hope we see him again like that as well, and we don't go straight back to the smart Hulk. Peter annoyed me in Far From Home. He didn't listen to. Oh yeah, is that Far From Home? He didn't listen to Strange, and he got Aren't Make. Oh, No Way Home. Yeah, yeah. Disappointment is after all the lack of meeting expectation. Yeah, so I think it's just. I think that happens with a lot of movies nowadays. You expect more from it. So, yeah, great, good film. Let's see what is next. We have this really quickly. J&D has announced that they're going into 1/6 statues now, which I assume is just going to be their 1/3 shrunk down. And I did put in here, what does it mean for the future? Will they continue with the figure, and what's going to be their first 1/6 statue? Well, I feel like we now know because we got this.
I was about to say, we know, don't we?
We do now. You can tell
Yeah.
I was doing it afterwards. Well, I did it before they showed this, but obviously it's going to be Wonder Woman. And as soon as I saw this, I was thinking of you guys because I know you're getting the in-art Wonder Woman. Does this make you go, oh, hang on, could this be the better Wonder Woman to get because it's a 1/6? No,
it's a statue.
It's a statue.
So that's what I was going to ask you. So
Much
does
more
that really change it for you then?
Yeah.
Even if it looked, say for example, the in-art comes out and it's a 8, 9 out of 10, looks really, really good, but this comes out 10 out of 10, looks like it smashes out of all like in-art, you still wouldn't be tempted to go for this instead because it's a statue?
Correct.
I agree.
Even if it's the same price, which it won't be.
Even if it's the same price. If it's cheaper, then maybe.
Even then, though, because like we can't do as much in terms of photography with it. You can't do different poses. She has to be on the base, so that limits it as well. And
100%.
I feel like statues can be in cooler poses because they're made to be in that pose. Like, you can't always pull off as awesome a pose for a figure as you can for a statue. Like throne poses, for example, is a great example of that. But I feel like you just get more versatility with a figure, and you can kind of make it your own a little bit in your display. That's why I always gravitate more towards figures and statues, with exceptions like a bust and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, I'm
very well look better, but yeah,
I'm actually the total opposite because I'm not a huge poser. If I could get a statue that looks better for a similar price, if not the same price, I would probably choose a 1/6 statue over a figure because you're right. Usually, they're in a better pose because they're just made in that pose. You only do have the one pose, so you are more limited. But I think on the shelf, once it's on the shelf, I don't touch it. Yeah, I might take like camera out and take some pictures of it, but it never comes out. Like I put it in the display in one pose, I'd probably never touch it again. Here and there, there's odd ones here and there I'll take out and change, but very, very rarely. So this is interesting to me.
Of the collection, I love it. There's like a sense of achievement when you like get a pose in it and you're like, shit, I nailed that. That looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
There's like a real sense of like, I did that. That's really cool. So I like that. There are some figures where I'm like, you're too fiddly. I don't want to mess around with you. Like the Predator I have behind me, that could almost be a statue because I'm not really going to change it up that much. But I don't know. Yeah,
it was just made me really think. It was like, I wonder if they would be tempted to not get the in-art and get this depending on the price. Because the thing with J&D, we know it's not going to be like affordable. Like even if they make it cheaper, we know what their 1/3 is like. It's going to be really expensive probably. But like on the base,
thousands, right?
It's going to look like really nice. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. Like it's so weird to think that they're already doing 1/6 figures, so then to go in 1/6 statues just seems odd to me.
From a strategy standpoint as a business, I don't understand it because this will just kind of cut into that revenue stream for their figures, right? Because then there'll be people
unless they're going this direction unless they want to leave the
Maybe.
figures behind because they're not doing great
Their
anyway.
statues do look incredible, and I feel like their statues get a better reception than the figures, which is interesting. So I could see him doing that.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens. J&D is expensive and it can't move, but it looks better maybe. Yeah, possibly. I think the price will be definitely a big thing. If they can make it look better and make it cheaper, then I could see more people going into it. A lot of people like you, I definitely would pass just because you can't pose it. But then I think a lot of people, if they could get the perfect representation of something, I do think some will go for it. But yeah, so we obviously, I mean, answered my question. What's going to be the first? It's going to be Wonder Woman. I am a bit like sad though that it is Wonder Woman in a way, because I feel like we're just doing the same characters over and over and over again. And they're good characters, but like there are so many other characters. I think
I agree.
I think that we could do different things. So
we didn't get Vis's seal of approval on her boobs, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Better boobs, yes or no? Good.
Yeah, they're good. Good.
They're good.
Good boobage.
Okay. Awesome.
Good boobage. There we go.
Probably silicone as well.
Probably.
James, where did your mind go?
Aren't implants made of silicone? That's just where my mind went. So I'm like, it's like pretty much realistic.
Mm.
And now just our boob talk is getting more and more deep.
Okay, let's carry on.
Okay, really quick one. Xbox prices, just like the PlayStation, are going up, which is not shocking to anybody, but it is happening. So they're the new prices. So $299 going to $429, $349 to $519, $449 to $619, and $499 to $699.
Those are crazy price jumps.
They are crazy price jumps, and the PlayStation wasn't much better either, to be honest. So I think it's the first generation of consoles that I've ever seen that have it's gone up instead of down over the years. It's mad. It's now more expensive.
Sell it for a profit.
It's now more expensive to buy it than it was when it was at release, which is mad.
It's a crazy world we live in, though, with AI jacking up. This is like unprecedented times for things like this, isn't it? It's just never happened before.
Yeah, it's mad, and it makes me want. It's going to be crazy for next gen. I don't think anybody's going to be upgrading for a long time.
I think it can stick around for a while. Did you also see the news? It might be on here about disc to digital for Xbox.
No, I didn't add that. I must admit, I totally forgot. But that is cool.
Yeah,
but is it cool? It is cool, but then is it just another way to go to all digital eventually?
Yeah, but the thing I like about it is they're still retaining the discs. So I think the problem is because look, businesses are out to make a profit for their investors. That's ultimately what they're here to do, and it's the same for Xbox and every video game company. As much as art's involved, that's just how it is. It's all about the bottom line. But I like that they're keeping the disc. The weirdos like us that can have it if we want it, but then also getting the advantages of digital, of not having to have the disc, because it is a pain in the butt sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play this game, it's like, you need to put the disc in. I'm like, what? I've got to get off the sofa, open the cupboard,
even though you know it's installed. You know it's installed.
Exactly.
You know it literally just lets you play it.
Yep.
You're not wrong. It is a great idea, but I do just wonder if is it just another way to go to all digital eventually. It's like a stepping point almost. So but yeah, it is going up, unfortunately, all consoles. I think this current gen console could be the longest running console generation, because I think even once the next one comes out, either not many will upgrade, or this will be supported just because there won't be it wouldn't make sense to buy another one. I mean, games look incredible.
I mean, PS4 still runs now. I don't know. I mean, people still not everyone's upgraded from the PS4 to the PS5,
and
which
it's
isn't too
years
crazy.
now. So
the Xbox at least has the Series S, so it's got like 2 tiers. So if they do that for their next generation, people might do that. But then if the next Series S is just a Series X, but then you know what I mean? Like, you're not really.
It's like the old when every time there's a new iPhone, like the older, cheaper one. No, the best one then sort of becomes the
Yeah,
slightly
the
cheaper
one
one. The
down.
next,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do think we'll see more, especially with the next generation. I don't think we'll see the pricing of it. It won't be PlayStation 6 for $9.99. I think it'll be PlayStation 6 yours for only £15 a month. That it'll be like a subscription thing, just to make it seem like you're getting a better deal.
Might as well get working on the gaming PC, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Just go with that. Get into that price point.
Yeah. Our world is heading into a bad direction, unfortunately. It is
Agreed.
with certain things.
Agreed.
Today's bit of news.
This is mad.
We're getting an extended look at GTA, but via Netflix, which is just so bizarre. I have no idea what this is going to be. I'm assuming it will be like a gameplay trailer / in-depth look, because obviously we haven't really seen anything other than a couple of trailers. So it'll be nice to see more of the game.
How much do you think Netflix paid for this exclusivity?
Yeah, like
That's
to get
mental.
an exclusive with GTA, like why as well? Because like I know Netflix is slowly going into video games, but it just seems so bizarre.
Well, I mean, this is another future of video games, right? Games through subscription services. I feel like Netflix is almost spearheading it, where when we've all finally, unlike us, got really good internet, you can just stream them off the internet. You won't even need to download them to your local console.
Would you like that? Because I think that is pretty much what Xbox Game Pass is already. But would you like that if all video games in the future was like Netflix? You just pay one subscription monthly and you just get every game that comes to that console. Would you like that?
I want to say no, but the convenience of it, because I'm kind of almost
definitely
in my head going back
cheaper.
to like the whole physical media thing. But that's the thing, it's cheaper. Like Halo that just came out, right? I could have gone and dropped 50 quid on that brand new, but now I've played it because of my membership and I don't have to. So I feel like I've saved myself 50 quid, especially because I didn't particularly enjoy it that much.
Yeah,
So it
definitely.
can be cheaper. I mean, it's not cheaper than if you just limited yourself just to like 2 games a year and you just did it that way. It's not cheaper than that, right?
No,
so it's down to you as a consumer, but it's not.
Doesn't that make the all digital a little bit better, because you're not forking out 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 for each game if you're paying monthly?
Yeah.
I feel like, because Netflix, you watch stuff on Netflix and it's always there's stuff that leaves, stuff that comes back, stuff that leaves and like never comes back.
That's
but I feel
the problem though.
It is a
It's
problem.
going to be like that. Yeah.
And
That's
it
why
could
we don't
be
like digital.
Yeah, so we don't like it, but I can see the benefit of going that subscription-based way, because it is convenient. It's a lot cheaper. You're not having, like, you think September this year, how many games are coming out in September? If you're buying every single one of those, that's a lot of money. But if you had a subscription like Xbox Game Pass, or if they did it with Sony, you just go, well, I've finished that one, I'll play the next one, and you've just paid for that monthly subscription. Even if it was like, I don't know, $30 every month, that's still half, if not more, of a game, and you could play however many games you want.
I wonder, one positive benefit would be, would that not technically also kill like loot boxes, the whole like pay for more inside a game thing? Because if you're paying a subscription and you don't technically own it, why would you pay money for a skin? Or for like a season pass and stuff like that? You wouldn't,
because there's always going to be
part of games.
But then like you never own it, so like your favorite game just going to be removed and that's it, you can never play it again.
Well, they could do it
or
in a way.
like let's say I don't know, they decided there's different subscriptions for different games, so a bit like not all the games are exclusive.
They do that with TV shows and movies already, didn't they?
Exactly. So now imagine you're gonna have to, on top of that, you're gonna have to have another subscriptions for the games as well, as because let's say your favorite game, Death Stranding, is on Netflix, and then your other favorite game, The Last of Us, is on Apple TV. So that means you have.
It's just like now, isn't it? You have multiple. Yeah, you have multiple of them, and it would get silly expensive probably.
If you're like me, who is very what's the word
Frugal.
I'm looking for? Frugal person. You only have one subscription at a time, and
Oh,
then
okay.
you lose the comfort of the gaming. You're like, just go back to your favorite game as your safe place because you don't have that subscription. So like where I can see benefits where you don't have to wait and go, just log in and play whatever you like in like the possibilities are like infinite. At the same time, I feel like that kills a bit of the joy of anticipation of getting the game. um I mean, like for me, it's something beautiful of seeing the game coming out, and if you can't get it to it straight away, that anticipation, the waiting, then
I do agree.
even the downloading, you're like, oh my god, is it here? Like it makes me feel like a child again before Christmas, right? Because you're so excited to try this game you waited so long.
It's more of an event, right?
Exactly
is.
that. It's like it's just experience is much more meaningful, I would say. If you're just gonna be like go to Netflix, it's gonna be overwhelming. Like even now, there's so many TV shows I still want to watch. I don't even remember half of them anymore because they all over place through all the different like subscriptions. So you have Disney, you have Amazon, you have Apple, you have Netflix, you have Sky TV ones as well, on like Sky Atlantic. There is so much, and
There is.
I find it's getting like overwhelming because I used to remember when I was growing up with my mum, Monday to Wednesday on this channel, we always had. Oh my goodness, Luna! But Jesus,
I think she scared you a little bit better.
did you see her like jumping down on the camera? Or you
No, I
didn't?
didn't see it. I just saw
Uh,
you literally die from
she was
shock.
on that liquor bust again, and now she
Oh,
just like
okay.
literally jumped right next to me, but the camera didn't catch her. That just like scared the crap out of me, because she was just a second ago sleeping up there, and it just scared me. Sorry. So what I was saying, I couldn't just sit down and watch some TV show like 5 episodes in a row because it was weekly. So like, the season, let's say the Desperate Housewives one was one of the ones I watched with my mom. And I have such a fond memories of that every Monday I would sit down with my mom and I would watch Desperate Housewives together with her. And then after that there would be a CSI as well, and we would watch that. And then my mom would tell me I can't watch CSI because I need to go sleep because I need to go to school next day. But I still watched it and I just went to school tired. But what I'm trying to say, it was more meaningful. Like you wasn't feel like overwhelmed that there's all this stuff you want to watch and you have no time. I feel like it was just so much easier to see everything you enjoy and don't feel overwhelmed and don't feel like you're behind or you're being spoiled because you haven't seen something, just because not everything was thrown at you at the same time, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, it does make sense.
I miss those simpler times where sometimes like you even just lazy and you just sit and watch. It could be a TV show you really really enjoy, but you watch episode after episode after episode, and then you find yourself that you're not even paying attention by the, I don't know, whichever episode you are a bit, because it's just you watching because it's there and maybe you are lazy to do anything else or any other reason, while before you wasn't able to really do that. And I think that's what was nice about it, because it kept you a bit more excited about it. I don't know, I just like sometimes yeah, like listen, I'm guilty of binge watching my favorite TV shows. Like I'm
Yeah, what was
first
that
to
Amazon
admit
one
it.
that you watched like
Oh,
twice
shut
in a
up,
row?
James.
You literally finished the season, watched it again straight afterwards.
Wow, you must have really loved that one. I think it's interesting to see that Netflix is doing some sort of deal with Rockstar, and I think it's interesting what could happen in the future. Maybe we will go a streaming way of games. Who
It'll
knows?
be a GTA live action TV show. 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite scary, but we will obviously cover it when it comes out and see what we get to see from GTA. Next up, we'll try and get through. I think we've got 2 more. This one, I must admit, I was being a bit silly with the XXVI and Art Killer, but I have to say they keep dropping things that people want, and their quality is very, very good. And they're doing things that.
Oh, isn't it hit or miss technically? Because that figure you just got in, that was technically them, no?
Yeah.
So I've heard, yeah.
So Barbosa is XXVI, and that's very, very good. And then the Metal Gear, which was technically put up for order before Barbosa, but came out after, not as good as Barbosa, but totally different figure. It's like good in all the other ways, like the outfit, as much as it was a nightmare to put together. It's really, really good. But this Joker is something I think I feel like everybody has been asking for this piece. Like every time I hear about talking about Joker, it's, well, when are they going to do the Nurse Joker?
Very smart from them, for sure.
Very. So they're doing it. It is on kit. It's on kit for $324, out Q4 26. It probably won't be, but Barbosa did come out a lot quicker. The only problem with using kit is if you're a new customer, you cannot buy it, from what he said on his thing. I don't know if it's still the case, because I think the post is actually gone now. But when I saw it, it was you had to log in, and you couldn't be a new customer. You had to be a current customer to buy it.
I was going to say, was it just you needed an account, or you have to have actually already have purchased before?
You're already, yeah, you have to be a new. I think he's said it before. There are certain items that will be coming up from now on that only certain, like already, customers can get it. But
we're safe
then. Anyway, yeah, so we're safe. So I went on there. I could buy it. 324. What I think is what I just said, didn't I? Yeah, 324. Rooted hair, which looks really, really good. The head sculpt I think looks pretty good. Fully seamless body. Platinum silicone, I'm pretty sure.
Is it one
I think
it's not fully seamless if there's wrist seams.
Wow, fully seamless head to wrist and ankles.
That is a point of contention, yeah.
Also, yeah,
it looks awful here. The difference between the silicone body and the hand.
Yeah, awful. The texture is just budging.
I feel like if you're a Joker fan, you're gonna buy this. I feel like this is the only one most people that don't have. I think it looks really good. I think the hair looks really good. The display base is quite cool as well. Basic, but still diorama style base. It's not boring.
It's a smiling sculpt.
Yeah, I feel like they're just so far they're doing pieces that people just want, and they're doing it pretty well from what I'm seeing. The other thing they are offering
clown
is the body separately. You can just buy the body. It's $95. And Q4 26 as well. So you can buy, if you're looking for seamless silicone bodies, you can buy their bodies as well now. And that's up.
They say platinum silicone. Like, to my mind, that's then going to be similar to what we have on like the Hot Toys figures that are silicone, right? Because that silicone feels so different. I feel like this must be a step up from
it's what In-Art using as well.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
The Ryu. That one. It's different, yeah.
Yeah. That's TB League, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, because In-Art was the first one. Was In-Art the first one to say that they're starting to use it, but then Hot Toys then said they were using it as well.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, because In-Art said they did the announcement, didn't they, with Wonder Woman? They said they're upgrading to this or I don't know if they use the word upgrading, but they're changing the material they're using to use the platinum silicone. They did a big announcement, and I think it was the same time when they announced that if it breaks within a year, that they'll replace it. So
this looks damn good. I'm sorry, like the hair, the routing on this, excellent. They
yeah,
got the hairline down. The likeness is
yeah,
really strong.
color's
This
good
is
as well.
worth buying just for the sculpt alone.
Yeah,
For a lot of people, I could say.
And the detail on hands is actually amazing. Like if you
True.
ignore the difference between the hand and the arm itself, like the hand detail, I think, which is like makes it greater, if that makes sense. Like
yeah,
Have
just
to
the
agree. Yeah.
dirt, the roughness, the like it just adds to the character. Like the small details really, really adds to the character.
This
yeah.
does feel like. See, this feels like it comes from the same company as Barbosa. Like the Leon and the other one feels like a different company. But apparently, from what I was talking to Mark actually, he said they outsource a lot of their work to different producers. So
Okay,
that's interesting.
that's interesting.
So he was thinking essentially Barbosa was Damn Toys.
Yeah,
So then that makes me think this one could potentially be Damn Toys because Damn
it
Toys are doing
looks.
really good work. They're rooting.
Yeah,
Their Michael Jackson, to me, arguably, I thought was pretty damn close in quality to the in-art one, and their rooting
yeah.
looked better than what I've seen Hot Toys do. So I can see that.
I mean, yeah.
Smashing it.
I mean, after getting the Barbosa in, I'm definitely not worried about the routing, even though you can't see his hairline under the bandana. What they did with the beard, the fact that they managed to do that beard with that thin
Exactly
without
that.
showing any glue. I know not everybody's came out as good as, say, for like mine. I don't think I've got any glue issues on my one. I know some did, but I didn't hear it nearly as much as, say, at Hot Toys with their glue issues. I feel like pretty much everybody that got Barbosa just loved Barbosa. So that gives me a lot of faith that they're going to nail this as well. So again, it's another piece that people want. And for 324 rooted pieces, I think that's pretty good. I do think that's pretty good.
Tempting.
This will put Echoes on the map for sure. I mean, Barbosa kind of already did, but this will, really, really help.
Yeah, this is gonna sell big.
Even
time.
I'm like tempted to this one. I'm like, oh.
Wow,
it does look really good.
See, that's how I always know when something is really good. If Vita gets tempted by it, I'm like, oh, this is really good.
You're like, damn. Like this
Damn
and
it.
that Samurai.
At this point, it's really like the off-putting thing for me is just that the arms are so smooth compared to hands. I just feel like it drags me out of the character a bit.
Green. They need to like, paint it or like weather it up maybe.
Yeah, the same with
Maybe.
legs as well. They like very pale and smooth.
Well,
so it's a bit like it pulls me out of the realism of it.
Yeah, no, it does happen, but I think we should go back to it quickly. I think it looks really good.
Yes, just 100%. This looks really good.
Yeah. Well, another figure that I know you're gonna want to get, and our last one.
Oh, is it Henry Cavill time?
Oh,
It's
it
Henry
might
Cavill
be. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna check out for a few minutes and I'll come back.
You mean a few
And that-
hours?
Yeah. So we finally got proper pictures of Henry Cavill as Superman from Man of Steel. I do have some comparison pictures, but we'll bring up the actual pictures first and then we'll go through it. No price yet. We'll get the price tomorrow. If you do want to purchase said figure, we do have a code as always. So Vault MOS for Man of Steel, get you $10 off your order at Kit if you order him tomorrow. So here we go. Pictures. What do you think of this one? Just on the very first picture, do you think?
Let Jim go first.
Jim,
really?
Did they nail it on this one?
You know what? When I saw this first, I was like, I don't think this looks a lot like Henry Cavill. I didn't think the likeness was that good. And you'll get to it after seeing comparison photos, and I'll explain why I think my head went this way. But when you see the side by sides, uncanny. Like honestly, I think one of the best likenesses that I've seen for a long time, and I think the reason why I didn't at first like it is although it's only 3 years apart and it's basically the same suit and character, it is the same character. He looks so different in BVS as Superman compared to Man of Steel. And I think it's the hairstyle. The hairstyle frames his face completely different. He's got more of a receding hairline when it comes to BVS as well.
Yeah.
And it changes his face shape. And that's when I think of his Superman, I think of that particular look. And then when I saw this, I was like, who the frick is this? But then when you look at the side-by-sides, it's kind of undeniable. And with good photos, maybe it's angle dependent. Obviously, they're going to capture all the best angles for this. But it's damn good.
Do you like the suit? So I agree. I think after getting these proper pictures, it definitely looks better than what I was worried about at first. But I've always preferred the Man of Steel suit. I've always preferred the slightly darker, the more proper gauntlets on his wrist, the longer hair. I do prefer his longer hair on this. Do you prefer the suit?
BVS look.
You prefer?
No, I prefer his BVS look. Like, do you know that other sculpt that I sent to you guys today? That would be that'll be like my peak version of
your peak version
Superman. Yeah, 100%. And I think that sculpt's like a 10 out of 10, to be fair. But yeah, I think this is really good. I'm gonna leave it to you guys to say more, but I do. The only thing I want to know is it a different body or is it the same?
I reckon it's the same body.
That second sculpture. Did you get a side by side of him pulling that face? Because
I did.
It's still pretty good.
It's similar. It's similar. Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
And some definitely
not as good as the first
one thing I noticed with these pictures as well is they've used very, very heavy shadows, especially towards the back of the neck to hide that awful neck seam. Every time his head, every time it's on the side where you would see it, it's covered in shadow because they know that they can't show it.
It's the problem with the BVS as well, and he's got longer hair here. They could have done the right thing.
They could have. I still absolutely hate the base. I know that I keep saying it, but these new in-art bases are just awful.
Is it the same top to the BVS base, do you reckon? But
I think it looks very... It
does, doesn't it?
It just seems that they've now gone the way of like, well, we're going to have the same base, but every single figure we make, it's just going to be a different top.
Ooh, don't like that.
And I think that's just boring. That's
ready for mass production.
I think it's for some it's okay. For some who likes a bit more like uniform in their display, and they want to be them more cohesive, and they a bit more about what you call museum aesthetic statue things. It works. I can see why some people want that. In a sense, it's a bit more cohesive. Overall, like everything looks a bit more put together because everything has the same base and such. So I can see why people like them. I don't really have much opinion on the bases. I don't think they add me much because like Jim and I don't use much of the displays, like the diorama bases or anything.
True.
But like I really enjoyed, for example, the Terminator one because you can use it with different characters for the photography and such. So I would say I'm more into those kind of bases, a bit more on top, just because then I'm more likely to use them in taking pictures. But I'm not necessarily would use them for display because if every character will have such an elaborate base, it's going to start making your display looking busy. And then I feel like you can lose the figure within the base, if that makes sense.
No, I definitely agree with what you're saying. I don't know. I just think it's very lazy. And then, like, in my opinion, it should technically bring the price of this down because they're just using the same base. So this one, from what we've seen in the pictures, comes with less accessories than the previous one. Comes with a less elaborate base, which is just reused. So theoretically, this should be
accessories. It's just amazing.
It should be cheaper than the BVS one, but it won't be.
What accessories Superman truly needs?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But like, you think the first one came with the spear, the grenade, the bat cow, the. Do you know what I mean? It came with quite a few bits.
Yeah. No, I'm just
the lump
joking.
Of poo.
Lump of poo.
Kind of looks like lump of poo. Just green.
This one's very good.
See, so I suppose it's my time to talk about it. Everyone knows I love Cavill. I'm obsessed with Cavill.
This is
no,
insane.
just
This one.
this is like my favorite of those pictures. Like, it looks amazing. I prefer this hairstyle to the BVS one. I do have beef with this figure though.
Oh,
The sculpt is not quite there. The face is too square rather than a bit oblong square. Like it's very square, and I think that makes the eyes a bit too big. And it's just with that look. In this angle, it's really good, but like very first picture where Jim said it looked like good, not good. I don't know, like the mugshot kind of picture. I call it. That's where you can see the most. And what it makes me see it makes me like he looks like 10 years older here than it did in a movie. For me,
yeah.
this looks much more than how Henry Cavill looks now, rather than how he looked in The Man of
Okay.
Steel.
Yeah.
He looks much like older. Like he looks much bigger as well. Like he was big and muscular in the movie, but overall, just everything seems a bit more broader than how I see Henry Cavill in the movie. Like from face to whole figure, it just feels a bit more wider overall. But like I love it. I don't like this like in this angle. This expression looks okay. Actually, I haven't seen this picture I think yet, but some other angles, it just looks like he like literally smelled a poo, or something. Like this doesn't look like Superman for me. I don't know what that like. I don't know, like this as well. It's more, I don't know, maybe it's even more like the expression like this maybe it's even more from like Injustice. Injustice, what I'm trying to say, not Injustice, we spoke about it earlier, the Snyder version.
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yes, so it's Injustice. I don't know, my mind is getting scrambled because Henry Cavill. It's
Too
just
much
like
Henry.
too much Henry. Like overall, I'm still gonna PO this figure. Don't get me wrong. I still think it looks better than BVS one. Like the sculpt is definitely much better. But is it perfect? No, it's not. It can be definitely improved. And as I said, just overall, somehow he just looks older in the sculpt than how he looked in a movie. And that like puts me off slightly of it, if that makes sense. Like that's why I'm not like, my god, it's like the best figure I ever seen, because like that just pulls me out of it a bit.
Okay, well, let's bring up some comparisons and then have a look.
The
So
last photo is pretty 10 out of 10.
yeah, so this one is literally the picture from China Joy that we saw. And I've just brought this up literally to show how I feel about like how much lighting does matter. Like you can see like it's just so blown out. The colors are really like a lot brighter. It's just really blown out compared to when you actually take it properly. Also Beam's here. Thank you, Beam. Equaz Inocular, I don't know.
Beam.
Yeah, it was a bit of a strong
Clickbait.
title for that one. Yes.
Harrison's rats and clickbait, yeah.
That's well, yeah, try him. So yeah, like the one on the left still looks good, but the one on the right just looks way better because it's taken better. So that was that one.
It looks much more like, it has much more depth, looks much more cinematic. So
yeah,
face shape looks slightly better as well on the right hand picture. It looks, so the left one is what Vita you were saying about it being too square, and I think that's initially what really threw me off. But on the right, it looks more like because he has kind of a oblong-ish face.
Yeah,
I don't know about oblong, but
he does.
It looks better.
It's stretched out. I do think part of what plays into that is also the head going over the neck. instead of it being one piece. I think if it was one piece, I don't think you'd have that slightly wider. I think that is
Yeah,
part
I think
of
you were
it.
spot on when you mentioned about that because I never considered that they might make it wider for it to do that, and I was like, shit,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Because if we look
Yeah.
at this one where it is,
Yeah, that's
so
the
that's
picture.
that's
See,
him on the left.
so it's so weird. So in a previous comparison, I'm looking to the right and I'm like, oh my god, that's Henry. Like, it looks so amazing. It looks amazing. But when you put like this picture with that picture, do you see what I mean? Where he looks older on right side,
Oh,
looks a
definitely.
bit
He's
more
definitely
Yeah.
aged. Like, don't get
His
me
brow's
wrong.
not right
I'm not
either.
saying he looks like worse, but he looks older. Like, it's a bit more. I don't know, like literally like Superman in 20 years or like 10, 15 years after the Man of Steel, a bit wiser, a bit like has more experience. It just looks much like more like he went through the growth and such, where like on the left side, it just looks so like fresh faced Superman, where he's just like learning to be a Superman for people.
Can't pick out what makes him look older on the right hand side versus the left though. Like a lot of what I see looks pretty similar. Like the shadow's different, his face is wider on the right, but like I can't see like more wrinkles. He's as chiseled on the left as he is on the right.
I
would say
think
it could be his brow is the only thing I'm thinking of.
it's
His
just
eyes.
that the width of the face, I think, for me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because maybe it then changes. So like the youthfulness of the more slender face. I don't know.
We got this one. I tried to get him. We're a bit more angled. I think it's very close. It is very, very close. I think it's probably one of the closest. I've got this one for where his mouth's slightly open. I still think this sculpt is off, personally.
Yeah, I agree actually, seeing that.
It's and I think you can notice how much wider these sculpts are compared to his face.
The nose looks different, like wrong on the right here as well, compared to he's got a funky shaped nose. Almost like it's in like an S curve.
This one was more for the suit. I think it possibly maybe a little bit too black-ish. Doesn't lean towards the
I
blue.
don't know. I feel like it's a bit of the coloring of the pictures.
It definitely
there's a
can
bit
be.
of color grading is
I think
involved
so
there. I
too.
don't think we're seeing a true colors of the suit in those pictures, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty accurate though.
So we've got this one. We've got the in-art BVS on the left, Henry from Man of Steel, and then the new Man of Steel.
Wow.
That's a huge improvement.
So we're seeing that. What do you think compared to the BVS? Do you think?
See, I think our BVS sculpt looks smoother than the one in this picture left here, James. Like
that might be the prototype though.
That is the prototype.
Yeah,
I have done
ours
prototype
looks
to prototype.
so much more like smoother. I feel like if ours would look a bit more like this one, I would be like happier. Because now like sometimes I look at that one and it seems a bit washed out to me. Like I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like it needs a bit more saturation and like lips or something. It just feels a bit like pale.
I do agree.
A bit ill. Maybe he needs to see a doctor. I don't know. Sorry,
the later ones did have better paint apps apparently. So I wonder if we just got one of the earlier batch ones. Because apparently they improved the paint quality as they produced the batches.
Oh well,
that's what I heard.
I got from the wrong batch. I'm sorry.
I do think some of the BVS.
It was the very first picture. It was very first figure I ever bought, and I bought it from a wrong batch. Damn it!
Terrible. No, I think looking at this, I think this part of the BVS one looks more accurate to his face, but I don't know. It's very close.
See, and I like what Beam is saying about a smiling or smirk sculpt would have been nice. There's quite few people I saw been saying that for the Cavill, the smiling sculpt would be nice, and I agree. While the Superman is obviously very serious, I would probably prefer to have a smiling sculpt rather than that weird one we're getting.
Yeah,
what about a closed-eyed sculpt, Vissa? Because a lot of people
Yes.
About how that should have been
Yes.
for this
Henry
Superman.
Cavill was robbed from his iconic look by the
Mhm.
person who didn't even really do it. Um,
I know.
Yeah.
so
Definitely.
Weird choice from Minart on that.
yeah.
And then I've got this one where it was just comparing the two different heads.
Yeah, I never loved
from the
that rage
first.
sculpt. I'm afraid.
See, I really like that one. I think that one even maybe I might prefer more than the normal one. I have that on
No.
my Justice League one.
It's interesting looking. I actually prefer it now, more seeing it here versus the other one than this one.
No. I'm not overall I prefer the new one for sure. I just see Henry much more. I feel like there's much more detail in it, like just a bit more depth, like in like more work put in all the face sculpt and all. I think it's just obviously improved. I don't know. Maybe it's just me blinded by the Henry prettiness, but
Could be.
Maybe.
It could be.
He's kind of ugly on the left though.
But
yeah.
I think he does look very good. I'll be interested to see
See,
what his price is.
when I see just this picture on its own, I'm like, straight away, I was like, oh, Henry, like, Man of Steel, amazing. And it's just like the longer I look at it, the more I was like, oh yeah, that face is a bit off. Like, it's like,
Staring at it for too long.
How much off is acceptable? Because I maintain that no sculpt in existence is a true shrink ray, right? There's always certain little things are off, but
is it close enough? And is the price worth what it is as well? I think is the other side.
We will see. Will Snape be sold or not?
That is it for news. That's no more news.
More news heavy than I thought it would be actually for today. A lot happened.
Yeah, and a lot, and just like the last couple of days as well. It was sort of quiet until then. So, yeah. Vita, do we have a game today?
A game? Oh my goodness, I'm not prepared. The game is here, but I'm not. I don't have it open. I usually have it open. Their game. I usually have it open and ready and wait.
Oh, hi Austin. Thank you very much for tuning in.
For us.
Just go through the while you look. I'll go through the chat. Dave hates the angry sculpt.
I got.
Big Rib says I would like one eye open and one eye closed sculpt.
Yeah.
It's just gone quite choppy as well. Am I choppy?
No, you're okay. Oh,
no, just bits that seem choppy. Oh, she's gone back to normal a bit. Oh, she's a bit laggy.
Yeah, everyone was like a bit chip choppy for me. So
you're a bit chip choppy.
I was gonna say you're
you are delayed for me.
You're chippy choppy.
You both both of your sound comes before your mouth is moving, and that's very annoying.
It's definitely a you problem.
I was gonna say, is it a you problem or a us problem?
Yeah,
definitely me problem.
Here.
Oh, I think you're catching up now.
Yeah, it seems to be better now.
It's gone chip choppy again.
Why is mine fine but yours isn't? Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on the work. Maybe the laptop is doing some updates. I don't know.
Because we're on the same internet.
All right, I can't stay for the game today. Family shit to deal with. See you later. Thank you very much, Dave. We would appreciate you.
Thanks for stopping by, Dave. Thanks.
Coming in.
Let's see if we can get the game
goodness,
going.
Guys, I'm so unprepared.
Honestly, terrible.
Questions yesterday. How are you unprepared?
I know, but like I don't have it like already. So right, I'm at it. So Jim won last week by the look of it, and he's overall 2 points ahead of Harrison. 6-8.
Yeah, you nailed it last week.
Harrison needs to do catch up. Harrison, are you sharing the screen? It does feel nice to have a
buffer though.
Sorry?
Right.
You sharing the screen, Harrison?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen.
There we go.
Right.
I'll go to private chat.
Go
Guys, I won't be able to
to
read your
private
comments until we're back.
Chat. And hopefully this won't go bad. But don't remember, no talking to each other what the answer is. Not say, don't say the answer straight away after shouting if I don't say your name, especially when you both shout at the same time. And yeah, let's go. What was first game on PlayStation?
Oh God, that's a good question, but I have no idea.
It's a really good question.
I'm very interested actually to know what this is because I don't know it.
I'm gonna guess Jim.
I'm gonna just.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess with Crash Bandicoot, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you. That's what I was going to say. You beat me by a second.
You can say. Something.
I'll go.
You don't have to go because it's not that I go, you go questions. Jim said his name. He got the first answer and it was incorrect. No one gets
normally, if he
point.
got it, I was going to say, but normally, if he doesn't get it correct, I get to guess as well.
We are more brutal today.
Oh, wow. I'm just going to start saying my name first for all of them.
I was going to say, you just take all the points away. I get no choice. That doesn't seem fair.
No, I'm joking. You literally said that you don't know.
Oh no, I didn't.
What it is. So
but
yeah,
you guess Ridge Racer?
No, I was going to go. I mean, I was going to go for a racing game as you took Crash, but not that racing game.
Oh well, I knew it.
Of course, you knew it.
Like, you put this question in knowing neither of us would know this 100%.
Yeah,
it's like, that's screwed.
Definitely.
Oh, well.
Hey, we always start with a hard question to just shake you up a little bit. Name this character.
Oh, Jim.
Yep.
Titus.
I hope
that's not his full name.
Oh damn.
He has a surname, Titus McAllister.
We will give points to Jimborino.
Yeah, that's quite funny.
Titus McAllister.
He's not home alone.
Yeah.
That's one of the little figures like I've got. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called now.
Is it not one of the actual Warhammer minis?
No.
What movie is this from? Opportunity for 3 points.
Right.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Never.
Jim.
Yep.
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Bloody hell.
Is it?
Oh! Well done.
I recognize that rooftop anywhere.
Well, I didn't. I don't know how you got that. That's ridiculous.
3 points for Jim.
I said Jim and I was going with it. And halfway through answering, I started to I was like, I don't know if I believe myself anymore, but there we go.
But there was like a leg as well. Do you see?
Yeah,
I would until after I answered. Yeah.
And
the fact that you got that is ridiculous.
It could be like Superman.
It could have been anything. It could have been anything.
It reminds me of the game as well. Like a lot of this film reminded me of the Insomniac game. So I was like, it feels like the rooftops from that game. So I'm gonna guess Spider-Man Brand New Day. There we go.
Nice. Right. Wow. Harrison.
Harry
4-0. Harry Harrison. You need to step it up.
Harrison, I thought you'd frozen again. You're so still.
Two Boys Simba in 1994.
Jim. Oh.
5.
No.
3.
It's jumped out my head.
2. 1.
He's
Disqualified.
famous as well. Yeah.
Harrison, do you have a guess?
I know who it is. I don't know his name.
So you don't know who he? You don't know?
No,
who
I
he
know.
is?
I know the actor. I'm trying to think.
I say he's quite famous, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and I can never remember.
Yeah,
his
Sal
name.
said, "Come on, guys."
He's the guy from Inspector Gadget, Cable Guy, Godzilla.
Yeah.
Wow.
I still can't think of his name. And Godzilla's fantastic.
That's it,
Matthew
Matthew.
That's it.
Yeah, I knew it. I just didn't know. I couldn't
Wow,
think of it.
wow, wow. I knew it, but I didn't. Very good answer, Harrison. That
I mean, I
doesn't
knew
give
the
you a
actor.
point.
I knew the actor. I just didn't. I
Picture the
couldn't remember
face,
his
just
name.
not the name.
Yeah.
Godzilla,
Yeah.
by the way, underrated that film. I
We
really
are
enjoyed it.
on question 5, and Harrison still has 0 points, while
Okay.
Jim Borino has
It's not my game
4.
again. I'm slacking.
Name this character.
I can't even see it. Harry.
Jim.
What do you mean you can't even see it?
It wasn't
It
loaded
did
on my
lag.
screen.
It did
It
lag.
lagged. Yeah.
Harrison, I think you got in there
Oh.
before me, so.
Okay, Harrison, what is it?
Is it Miles Morales? It looks like Miles.
First point
Yeah.
for Harrison.
I was kind of hoping you'd mess up and say Spider-Man, and I could have swooped in and stolen that. I was like, nah, he knows.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That does sound like something I would do, though, 100%, because I've done it many
Right,
times
Would have
before.
so-
been one of those mind blank moments, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Harrison got first point, and we are halfway through the quiz. So after 5 questions, Harrison got 1 and James got 4. So Jim is ahead, but there
there's
is
a couple
more
3-pointers
than
still.
enough
Yeah.
for opportunities to steal the win, Harrison. You got this.
Okay.
Question
Harrison.
number 6. What TV show is this from? Meaning, we got 3 points to steal.
Jim,
Yes.
Please be
Game of
wrong.
Thrones.
No, you bastard.
Come on.
I give up. Well done. Are you sure you
Jim,
didn't get
did
to
you-
see them
Did
first?
you
I'm
upload
pretty
my
sure he's
slides today?
Yeah.
I was. She did
Looking
these while I was
at
in
over
the
the shoulder.
office. I was in the office, so there's no
Cheating.
way. Just that was
Cheating.
so Game of Thrones. Those are 2 roof
Wow.
cuts and everything. Like,
Wow.
Well, I think it's safe to say I'm out.
No,
No,
Harrison,
no.
there's still 2 questions with 3 points available.
Oh, is
so,
it? Oh,
Exactly,
I feel
yeah.
like those ones have gained. I feel like we've gained. There used to be like 2 of those, and now there's
yeah, now there's like 4.
yeah.
It's more interesting that way. You love it,
It
really.
is.
I actually do. They're high stakes. These questions, you know.
Right. What
normally they're a lot
game
harder.
is this from?
Oh, straight away. Harrison will get this.
I don't think so. Harry,
Yes, Harry.
Ghost of Tsushima. It's got flowers. I'm going with that. I needed the 3 point. Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like
need-
Jim didn't say anything and just like, I'll
I
do
actually did. I didn't get that. No. I was just a bit like, what is that? And then
I felt I
after he
had
said
to
its
guess-
name, I was like, oh, I wonder if
I
it's.
had
I would have
to.
gone
I had to
Yote.
risk it. Yeah, I had to risk it.
See,
Yeah.
straight away, Harrison got 4 points in total, while Jim has 7. So Harrison, you still have 3 questions to go and opportunities to still win this game.
Okay, we'll see.
Question number 8. When was the Matrix released?
Harry,
Matrix. I don't know.
Matrix. I'm sorry, I'm foreign and you're not used
Let
to this
Harry
yet.
Harrison give his answer.
Let-
Harry
Harry
Harrison,
Harrison.
what's the answer?
is it 1999?
We will see. Jim, do you have the answer?
1998.
1999 it is. And there we have it. Friends, Harrison has 5 points, while Jim
behind.
has 7. The
Right,
bum
no.
is on fire for Jim Borino.
Yes, this could be a steal.
Next question, opportunity for what?
Oh, 3 points.
3
Oh,
points.
this is the one that matters.
Yeah.
It's a final countdown.
Harry,
Yes, Harry.
it's Man of Steel.
Oh shit! Now it is. Damn.
Harry, come back. I knew. I believed in you. I believed in you.
I
that
was
you
here
will
thinking,
have
like,
a comeback.
is that Top Gun? Like, what is this?
Turn, turn, turn.
Uh.
Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen. I'm the only lady watching. actually
Yeah.
streaming. Anyway, Jim has 7 points, and
Harrison's on 8?
Harrison is on 8. If Jim answers next question correctly, it's gonna be tied, and no one gets the point overall.
Oh, is it the last question?
Yes,
Oh,
it's the last question.
So I need
damn.
this.
So it's the quote then.
Oh yeah, it's the
It's
quote.
the
I never do well with
quote.
quotes.
I mean, I was good for the first couple. Ever since then, completely off
I'm
every
so
time.
bad. I'm so bad with the quotes.
You got
Right.
the
I'm
last
glad
one.
I got that one. No,
Yeah.
I don't
No
think.
one
I
got
think
the last one.
no. Right, come in, Vita.
Ready?
Yeah.
You will give the people of Earth an ideal to
Harry.
strive for. Yep.
It'll be Jor-El. No, Man of Steel, Jor-El. That's what I'm saying.
Look at that. Harrison believed in himself and he won.
You saying I didn't believe in myself? What the hell?
I feel like you gave up. You just like got some good going and then you gave up.
I feel like the first half of the questions are all for me, and then the second half are all for Harrison, and that's just.
Wow.
I feel, yeah. I feel I agree with that.
I mean, considering Harrison's the big Henry Cavill fan out of me and him, it would make sense that he got the Man of Steel question and then the Jor-El question.
See, I thought you would get the Jor-El.
I was getting there, but not as quick as him. And I also was struggling with the name.
So you know what?
I was like, Russell Crowe.
Yeah, so I'll admit. So
Maximus.
I nearly put the Gladiator quote again. And then I was like, no, Vita, you already used the Gladiator quote. It's the same character, like the actor, but different character.
If you'd have used the Jor-El quote from James Gunn's Superman about the harem, I probably would have got that, but
I wouldn't have got that one. No, I wouldn't have got that one. Let's have a look at the chat. That being got it.
Letting Harrison win.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Two voice actors.
I'd love to say so. The singer, and then he did the voice, right? I guess.
Jim is letting Harrison win. I don't think so. Jim wouldn't do that. He was
no. Harrison like woke up for that second half and he was just running away with it.
I woke up. I was asleep for the rest. So that means Jim is 1 win ahead at the minute. I want to get back to
correct.
Time.
7-8. 7-8.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, everybody. That's the end of the show. Obviously, as always, if you've got anything you want to ask, go for it. We will answer whatever you would like to ask us. And then we'll have Through the Lens just to end us this week. If you haven't, if you could hit the like button, that'd be great and helpful. If you haven't subscribed yet, also, that'll be amazing. We're trying to get up a little bit higher, reach more people. So I do appreciate it. James, you left. I'm really hoping you're not first.
Yes.
Because there you are.
I'm back.
I can't remember if I'm first or you're. Oh, I'm first. So my one was the. Oh, okay. Mine is the BVS Batman. I got the bunch of the BVS extra parts in. I've got the Jackson head, the Kelly cape, and the Topo gauntlets and boots. So as of now, I'm set for my BVS Batman. I'm very happy that I didn't order the in-art, even though I know the in-art does look really good. It saved me. Doing this I'm happy. I'm really it stands there now. It looks just how I wanted it to. I was really hoping it would pay off, and it did. So yeah, very happy with this piece. I think Jackson really nailed it with the sculpt. You get 3 mouth plates. I think 2 of them are really good. One of them is okay.
There's always one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, even with hot
there's
always that one. And you're
exactly. It's like, what were you thinking with that one? But still, it's got some good ones. So yeah, I'm now set. I think I've got BVS Batman. I've got Justice League Batman, Armored Batman. I think the only one I want to get, which I'm hoping in-art still does, is the Nightmare Batman, and then I'll be sorted.
he's got all the DCEU stuff, so of course he was better at those questions than I was. You know,
I love.
he played into his
Well,
hands.
I mean, I've got BVS Superman, I've got
I
Justice
mean,
League
your
Superman,
favorite
and I've all
Batman is Batfleck, so
yeah, it
On-screen
is.
Batman, yeah, that is very true.
Yeah. So
He's
yeah,
not in
I
Man of
got
Steel
the.
though, so.
No, he's not. So yeah, I'm very happy.
you
I've
could
got
have
that stuff now.
anticipated that with Henry's figure
I
being
know,
out.
I could have done.
Like,
Don't worry.
come on, you should know
I
me
did.
better.
I did think that the quote that you were going to choose could have been Superman related, but I didn't think it would be one that I would know. I thought you were going to choose one from like one of the army men or the general or something, and I would have been like stumped. But Jor-El's one probably was the easier one for me. I love I love that speech.
I just obviously I thought it's more like iconic quote, and
Yeah,
I
it
still
is.
want you guys to like guess like the answers. Obviously, probably not with
Yeah.
the first question because it's always
She's
a
nicer
tough
than Bob
one.
then.
But
Yeah.
I always want you
Bob
still to
doesn't
get
do that.
questions because like it builds nice competition, right? So like Jim
Definitely.
had like a first half of the quiz, and I feel like he relaxed a bit more, and he was like, "Oh, it's nice to have some extra points for the cushioning," and then he just lost it all.
I mean, I don't
100%.
mind that part.
No, it's all good.
But yeah, so yeah, that was my picture. Vita, you didn't have a new one this week, so I think it's
What?
It's because your last one was Vader, and that was the one, right? We did that last week.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I didn't do it new one this week.
So, Jim, your latest one was Kratos.
I don't like this photo much. Don't know. It's one of those ones like so the one we did last week, Pennywise, was like something I had banked ages ago, just forgot to post. And then I haven't done any of this for quite a while, and I felt so rusty. I was like setting up, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, I've forgotten how to set up all the lighting, how to get the good angles, don't really know what I want to do with this. And then just kind of futzed about a little bit. And then I got into editing, and I was like, I don't even know how to edit anymore. I don't know what I'm doing with this editing. I don't know what mask to use, what coloration I want to use. Do I want to use a preset? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a preset, maybe not. So it was like a big kerfuffle. And like the end result's okay. It's not my favorite photo, but it will do. Interestingly, it's highlighted some of the issues I have with this figure, like the beard. Like you can see like some of the not so well painted parts around the beard and stuff like that. The likeness, though, I think comes through really nicely. I think it's a really good likeness. Kratos. Like,
I really like this figure.
Yeah, and you can't really see the scuff on his head as well, so I like that.
Yeah,
so
I like the picture. I think it's representing Kratos very well. I think it's very well, like
Thanks.
good close up of Kratos. That's what I'm talking about. The look and the mood of Kratos is there. I'm like looking at this and I'm like, this is not just some grumpy old bald man, right? There is like for me, I don't know if I'm imagining it, but for me there's like a depth, like the glint in the eye, the shadow falling across his face. I love the harsh yellow. It's like representing the fire for me, you know, like his blades. And then you got the bluish light hitting from the other side where it's like the ice from his axe kind of thing. And it's combining the two into one, like fire and ice kind of thing for me.
Yeah.
But
I
suppose that's my interpretation of it.
That was not my intent whatsoever. I just wanted something.
That's exactly what I got from this picture as well. With it and nailed it.
Oh,
that's
wow.
exactly what I got.
I intended that, guys. You see my artistic. No, I didn't even realize the light on the left was kind of a bluish tinge. I just wanted like a white light. So
yeah.
And that on the right is meant to be like reddy orange rather than yellow.
Yeah.
It is more orange, so that's why it looks more like a fire.
Fiery, yeah.
The fire is like fire orange, yeah.
Well, that's cool. I did want that kind of fiery look, so I like that. But yeah.
Yeah. No, very good. Very good. A great piece. Great picture. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you very much.
All done.
All done. we will see you next week for the next episode. We'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully, with more video games. Yeah, obviously.
Maybe something scary next week. Ooh, we'll see.
Yeah,
See.
we'll see what we can do. Obviously, Henry does go up for order tomorrow, so if you do want to buy him, don't forget the code. I'm talking specifically to you, Al.
I'm using
Don't forget.
code.
I know you're watching, and if you're not watching, you will watch this, and then I've told you for the second time not to forget. But yeah, thank you very much. As always, if you watch from the beginning, we do appreciate it. If you joined us later, thank you. And if you're watching the replay, thank you very, very much. Leave some comments in below. We can talk to each other there. But
Philly's just arrived for the end.
Philly,
Hey,
you
Philly.
arrived literally right at the end.
Hey, Billy.
Great to see you, Philly, but we are now
Philly.
leaving. So see you later, everybody. Have a great rest of your day and evening. See you next week.
And keep looting.
See you later.